It's 7:30 and it's time for ADDnD.
After 2 weeks, we did it.
We did it, guys. The snow tried to keep us down, but
And it did.
Screw
It
you,
did.
Mother
It
Nature.
absolutely did. It did. We weren't here.
I was here.
Well,
Oh, it so did.
Yeah.
But hey, so glad to have you guys here. Thanks, Essentialist and Ogre, for hosting this. Thanks to all our players for making it here today. And so, any announcements that you guys have? So next week we're going to send out notifications because we don't know if we're doing a one shot or if we're canceling because Christmas and stuff, right? So we're gonna figure that out tonight, and we'll let you know after the break. But thank you guys so much again for coming out and watching us every week. If this is your first time viewing us, we're kind of new. Some people are super pros, but I'm kind of new to 5e. So if I say diplomacy instead of persuasion,
Reflex save.
reflex save. Yeah, I do that a lot.
Save.
But I care. Matt's gonna be kind of check in on things, so if the stream goes down or anything during the whole time, just let us know. Matt's gonna keep an eye on it, right, Matt? Yeah, and then he will fix it because Matt is the fixer of everything good in life. So any other announcements, you guys? Some shout outs or okay, awesome. So then
We have no friends.
I have all the
It is
friends
the
that I have.
year.
Hello to my dogs. They're not mine.
It is the year 2018. Gasp.
Hello, future weirdos. Thank you for watching us.
Oh gosh! Oh, we do have YouTube, guys. I mean, and the link is below, right?
Yes.
With our Discord channel,
Yes.
and I think our Ogre's website, like everything is down below in the description below.
Click
So,
that shit.
Yeah, please.
or don't.
That'd
You're
be
an
awesome.
adult. You can make your own decisions.
But don't listen to us.
I'm not your
I
mom.
think it'd be better.
Don't
Okay,
forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
so
God.
let's get into the story because that's what you guys are here for. So last week we found a little prelude, a little restful moment for our adventurers, the renegades, and their friend Kalika, who is kind of becoming a part of them in these endeavors against Everett the Grin and all these horrible things that they've run against recently. But they have been they battled for 3 days straight, and then finally they get a little bit of peace, and they get to settle down in the town that was once known as Olard's Mill. Nerithian made a friend, his new pet ape, Harambe, which, no one knew what it was, and so they called it a long puppy.
It is long.
I knew what it was.
Very cute.
Vazra and Kalika had a moment where they talked about prayer, and then Rajani messed that all up.
God damn it.
What a fool.
Laren had a moment with Vazra,
And then Laren messed it all up.
and all the while, Fabian was sad because he couldn't drink, and Common was meditating on a hill.
For a full 24 hours. It was so relaxing.
It'd be like that.
So our group decided after hearing from Vazra that they were going to go back to Knightsbridge and actually go to the Mage Tower and figure out kind of what was going on, and because they have new revelations of a possible beholder that is trying to get his hands or his eye bulbs on the sands of time. But while they were getting ready to, the night before, where they were resting before their trip back to Knightsbridge, Nerithian found himself waking up with blood all over his hands and a woman screaming as her entrails were poured into a bowl at a tree. Once again, the victim of Zergic's mind meld, or whatever you would want to call it. He went back to Vazra because everyone gets Vazra when there's a problem. And then they figured that they were going to go back to Knightsbridge as fast as they could, but on the way out they realized that they could not because a profane ritual was done which actually domed our heroes into Olard's Mill where they can't leave. And now we find them on the road with Agatha butting her head up against this force field with Common beating the force field with his hammer and pulsating going everywhere, and with Eldritch Blast from our good friend Fabian randomly going into the trees. So that's where we were, and this is where we are.
Hang on, guys. I think I almost got it.
No,
It's
come and save your energy.
I'm
we're
going to
need it.
anxiously pace right next to the cart.
Laren, I need you to tell me everything you know about these fools.
There's the four of them. There's a hobgoblin named Ethrog. He's a paladin of Panlor, I think. There's Adric, who's also a cleric of Panlor. There's Alonzo, who is really sneaky. And then there's Morali. She's magic-y and shit.
What was her name?
Morali.
Phonetically.
Magic and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, Vazra has this little book. She's like writing it. You've seen it occasionally, but she normally keeps it guarded like most things in her life, under many belts.
Right, so do you know what kind of magic shit she has by any chance? Is it
What
inherent? Is it divine? Is
So
it pact?
your knowledge of Morali, and from what you've seen, you remember Caparian using this particular group of this particular quad a lot. She has some kind of profane connection with an otherworldly being. It's not clerical in nature, and it's not magical in nature. It's more so like an unholy pact.
Like this bitch?
Yes, like that.
It's like that bitch.
Warlock, okay.
Not divine, but not classical arcane magic. Very profane in nature.
Alright. Do they always work together? I'm not terribly familiar with quads.
They tend to. They're a well-oiled machine that works together to make sure that they kill as many people as possible in the name of Panlor.
Okay, so they want to kill people in general. Will they be malicious to the villagers outside of us?
absolutely.
I would not put it past them at all.
So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to set up a perimeter watch and find a way to alert everyone when they come here. We're going to hole up in the mines when they get here with all the villagers so that no one gets hurt.
All right.
We can use the watchtowers to our advantage. If we put you and Fabian up on them, as they come to us, we can be picking them down.
Are we putting...
Vazra notices first, but you see a jaunty-looking fellow walking down the road. Bzz, bzz, and he goes, "Oh there!
I was just about
It's
to
Alec.
mention you.
What seems to be the problem? Why is lightning going through the sky?"
Because we are trapped.
Ooh.
And about to be under attack, as it would so happen.
How's your training been going?
Not great.
It has been...
These people are not good soldiers.
It's been like 12 hours. I don't expect a lot.
Half of them are starved.
Yeah.
Very few of them know a good handshake. I don't know what to do.
Well, we're about to be fighting some scary people in a bit, so that's fun.
How long is a bit?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
I just know that if we're trapped, so they're obviously coming here. They know where we are.
I'm gonna make a perception check. Just check around me. That's not good enough.
So, like last time when
Yeah.
you did a perception check at the end of the last stream, you look around, nothing.
Okay. It was an 8 for this part.
How good are you guys at fighting other people?
Amazing.
we're in
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because we're going to be doing that, and we got to kill them real good and stuff.
Oh, wait. Kill them? I mean, what did they do?
They kill a lot of people.
Too much.
Too
Rick.
much.
He didn't follow me. What? I'll go get the others.
Thank you.
By all means.
Back at the inn, shall we say?
All right.
Is lunch provided?
Sure.
It will be.
Sure.
I still have some blueberries.
Alec turns around, flips his blonde hair, and then starts sauntering back
I need
up.
artwork of
Totally
this boy
forgot you
as
have
soon
an
as
unnecessary
possible.
amount of blueberries.
I just keep imagining, what was his name? Prince
were
Charming?
Prince
from-
Charming. Yeah, no, that's what it is.
That's all I can see now.
No.
Yeah, he
I imagine
saunters
Prince
back.
Charming, but slightly more buff.
Yeah.
You do see quite a few
Gaston
of the
makes
commoners are starting to like come out around and look and like talk. You can't hear what they're saying; they're farther out, but they're like looking up at the sky at the residual like pounding that Common and the Elder's Blast are doing.
I have a really good feeling about this. I
Do
don't
you?
know why.
That's odd. I don't feel great about this, frankly.
I feel awful about this.
I've been kind of looking forward to smashing something's face in.
That's fair. I do believe we will have our opportunity.
You will get your chance.
That sounds like fun.
But come on, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Have I done something to offend you lately?
What? No. Why?
You don't seem to trust my judgment anymore.
No, Vaz, I took the initiative the last couple times, and I wanted to apologize. I had a couple plans in mind, and I don't know, I just, it brought me back to another time when I had an idea of what was going on.
Right, I know. I don't want to see you get hurt.
I'm following your lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Is Hagatha still headbutting the fortune?
We're turning around.
Agatha!
Moves the cart around and starts and just sits there and starts grazing on the side. Romby is like making a game of it. He's like, like it's having fun.
I'd join him, but I think we're walking back to town.
One
Right?
of us is happening.
I'd join him, but we're walking back to town, right?
Oh, you're walking back to town? Yeah, if you guys start walking back to town, then... Oh,
Harambe! Come on.
grabs a hold of your belt.
See? Belts.
Belts. So, yeah, you guys head back into town. There's quite a few of the commoners now. And you see one of the commoners is an elderly woman. She is kind of like calming everyone down. You've heard of her. She's kind of one of the blacksmith's go-to people in this place. Her name is Mother Rizelda Gildal, and she's somewhat of a midwife, and like she's also a naturalist. She does medicine kind of things, and she's a human, older, and she kind of walks forward and she goes, "What bewitcher is this?"
We're trapped. It's all good, though. It's not all good. That's a lie.
We'll be fine.
This is fine.
Everything's fine.
There's gonna be some people trying to murder us. It's gonna be fine.
But we'll be in the mine. It'll be all
The
right.
people are scared.
Right.
We're going
Felisa.
to meet with the Morning Glories and concoct a plan, and we're going to...
And Reinhardt.
Yes, we're going to go to Reinhardt, and hopefully he can organize everyone.
What should I do with the children? And
I don't know when they're going to get here. However, I think the mines are going to be the safest place for us to hold up when things get bad.
we can't be caught out again like before. We're trusting you.
Should we put them back where they were with Everett?
I think
That would be a bit of a bad memory, I think.
it would. I think the deeper we can get them into the mines, the safer they will be.
That would also be fairly spooky.
Yeah.
The end result is really just anywhere out from the open. That's all.
Anywhere away that...
I think the mines would be best. We could make something of one of the mined out chasms.
Do it.
I'll get everything together and I'll send Reinhardt out to you.
Thank
Thank you.
Yes.
The mines are really spooky.
Come, children. Come. What is that? What's happening? Can I throw something at it? Get out of here. Move. She
a kid
starts
kid.
whacking one of the kids with the stick. Go!
Sometimes you just gotta...
Yeah.
finish that.
Pulls out rolling pin.
And
Second only to the frying pan.
Whoa!
Weapon of mass destruction.
and she starts like getting the adults to like move the kids and stuff. They start going from one house to the other and one end to the other, and you start seeing people come out with like blankets and food provisions and stuff, and they start heading towards the mine while you guys are kind of sitting there like just watching.
This is
damn.
good because they will likely set fire to everything in sight.
Very organized, very like
God,
they're
I
ready
hope
for
not.
they're ready for disaster. at this point.
From
Alright.
Nerithian, how familiar with this particular quad are you?
I know nothing of these people that are with Zergik, but I know enough about Zergik.
I hope he's not coming because that would be scary.
Ziggy was the one I smashed in with the door.
With the door.
Yeah, right. We can take him.
It might be a good idea to set traps, especially if they're going to try to,
Well, no, wait.
Wait,
If they have a barrier around us, then they could be anywhere. They could be like here.
They could
get
even be
through the
you.
barrier.
Oh, not me. Not me.
Takes off mask.
Good morning,
I've been
glories.
Zergik this whole time.
That's how I knew about it this whole time.
Because one of them is a tiefling, right?
Oh yeah.
well, what we can do is after everyone's gathered, I can check them for magic.
Man, you just hate on Celine. Jeez. She's like, one of them's a tiefling, right? Poor Celine.
There can
All
only
she
be
wants to do is
one.
be slutty.
They told me once you couldn't have a
Yeah,
church.
don't slut shame.
What?
Morali's blue, right?
Yeah.
Blue. She's blue.
Celine's. I envisioned
Purple.
her as purple.
Celine's
Yeah.
purple.
She is
Okay,
purple.
yeah.
I mean, that's
There
just a little bit of
There was
makeup. We
a
should get
part.
rid of
There
it.
was a portion where Laren was like, I couldn't remember if he said purple or blue, and Laren would have been really concerned if it was blue. I ain't dealing with that shit today.
So yeah, do you guys want to make your way back to the inn to meet with Reinhardt and the other members of the Morning Glories?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna need every help.
And if we can find that Jaspis guy. He was the drunk guy who was apparently the only trained warrior in the entire town.
Jaspers. Is he the one who sold you some chainmail?
No, we
No.
don't know him. We
Alright.
just have heard about him from Reinhardt.
He was recommended to us as someone that could maybe train the others.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing is that he's absolutely plastered all the time, apparently. So,
I can fix that.
I can help with that.
you bitch. How dare you?
Rude.
That was a Brendan to Megan.
So, I get Alaric didn't specify which inn to meet you at.
I'll go check one.
There's only so many.
There's 4, but it's 2 that
You
matter.
go to where Patricia's at.
He is. They are staying
so
with.
hung up on Patricia.
They are staying with Basil.
Okay.
Oh.
No, they're staying with Patricia.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Because Basil has everyone but Laren now, because Laren moved out. Poor Basil. All right, so you guys head over to Patricia's inn. She goes, "Ding."
We're back.
"Oh, well, welcome back. I think. Are you staying longer?"
Probably. Did anyone tell you what's going on right now?
No.
Has anyone
Okay.
come in?
So yes, Mr. Celine and
You.
her friend, the small one that
Which small one? There's 2 small ones.
the only small, not Brim. Brim's nice, but the one I don't know his name.
Oh.
He won't tell it me, and it's freaking me out a little.
It's
The halfling rogue.
Benris?
Yes. I don't know.
I think.
Anyway, he's
I'm
somewhere.
gonna guess that.
Probably behind me.
Can I look around? See if I see him?
Yeah, roll perception.
He's hanging from the rafters.
Probably.
He's up there like Spider-Man in it.
29.
Yeah, you don't hear him or see him. He's not here.
Not there.
Maybe.
As best as you can tell.
I'm pretty confident.
His stealth check is higher than.
But I haven't seen
29.
His stealth
a
check was
Lark of
30.
Brim all morning. I'm sorry.
Well, they're gonna be meeting us here, hopefully. So, currently, we seem to be under some sort of siege. It's gonna be fine. We're all trapped in town.
I have another question. So, if we're trapped in town by a magical barrier and we kill the people who cast that spell, are we going to be able to get out? After
He's the
that?
one who cast the spell.
Patricia's looking very nervous now.
Wait,
Can we just take him to the mine and
Wait,
figure out
who
how to
cast the
reverse
spell?
this?
He did technically.
You can what? How
He
did
had the dagger.
Cast the spell through me.
So you know, from
What?
you're the one that kind of hypothesized the ritual, and you know that it probably was he was a focal point of it, but the ritual was probably cast by someone else somewhere else because Rithian doesn't have the power to cast.
Do I
such
know
a spell.
how far away that person would have to be to cast the spell from a host?
So it was a sacrificial ritual. So if the more sacrifices you do, the better the spell is.
Yeet.
So,
So
if
it's a
he
relatively weak
sacrificed,
spell.
if he sacrificed 100 people, he could be doing it from Spire itself.
Well, obviously, we need to be sacrificing all of the people in the mine to make our own barrier. That was not Larry. That was Brendan joking.
Jesus.
Put an accent on that bitch.
I mean,
Sorry.
Laren takes off the mask. He's Sergey.
Yep. Joke's on you, bitches.
This is gonna be the new Blackfish theory.
But yeah, so
and at that moment, it turned into an evil campaign.
Patricia, you should. Everyone seems to be going to the mine or near that area. If you want to hide, because I don't trust these people to not just murder anyone they see.
Well, let me make you breakfast first. You look like
That
you
sounds
need
good.
it. And she goes around back into the kitchen.
I have a question while she's gone. How do we know they're gonna attack today?
we
we
don't.
don't.
That's. I'm kind of confused as to why everyone's holding up today.
I
Honestly,
mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of a weak spell if you only got one sacrifice done, so
Yeah.
they probably are gonna attack relatively soon.
it might not hold then. is what
They
you're saying.
could have
Yeah, if
sacrificed
it's only-
people besides her. She was the only one they attempted to sacrifice using me.
But they didn't succeed
was a
in
link.
sacrificing her.
She was the link to the
She's-
spell.
So we don't know how many people are actually sacrificed.
Either way, I don't think they seem to want us alive, or they could have killed us on the slave ship. They're not going to risk starving us out.
Oh, wait a minute. They didn't get the opportunity to kill us on a slave ship.
They could have very easily.
The Stormboat.
Zergig, I think, was distracted by whatever the hell was on the boat with us.
We were on the boat for months.
Yes, but that was before we escaped.
Right.
Right, but I'm saying if they wanted us dead, they could have done it at any point, from our capture to when we escaped.
All right, but power you can control is something that you would hold on to. The second we escaped, we weren't worth keeping around.
The door opens and Bram walks in.
Hi, Bren.
Hey,
How's it going?
good.
That's good.
Alec said to come and talk with you. I brought this guy. And you see Reinhard come in behind him. Hi, hello. So, I hear there's trouble.
We're
Just a bit.
stuck in a large magical jar, and there's probably people coming to try to kill us.
This wouldn't be a large mill if there wasn't trouble.
Do that.
Fair enough.
Yep.
This wouldn't be
It's entirely in keeping with
D&D
what I
if
know
there were
this
people
town.
trying to kill us.
Mother Gildal told me a little bit about what was up. Apparently we cannot leave.
No, if we
Nope.
could, I would recommend everyone just evacuate, but
But
Yeah,
that's
in a
the
physical
problem.
sense, we can't leave. In a metaphorical sense, you'd be welcome to if you could. If that makes sense.
Just take enough
Common,
of this.
I don't know what
Pulls
you're
out bottle.
don't know what you're saying anymore, Common. You're kind of just you're on
Oh,
that kind of train of
yep, you
thought.
got
That's
it.
a little weird.
Well, what's your plan? What would you like for us to do?
the mines seem the most defensible. If they're not going to be in today, we don't know exactly when they're going to strike. I think we could set up some watches and patrols between us and the morning glories. As long as we have some way to alert everyone, if everyone can evacuate into the mines quick enough to get out of trouble, we might be able to make something work.
Reinhard kind of shakes his head. Brim goes, what are we even up against?
4 people.
It's easy odds, there's 8 of us.
Yeah, you don't see.
More.
You. Oh my god.
These are not ordinary people.
These are people who have been raised, bred, and made to be perfect killing machines that can and will kill anything in their path. These are people who are extraordinarily dangerous, or else I wouldn't be freaking out right now. We dealt with Everett pretty easily. These guys are more than Everett, if I remember correctly.
We both know that Everett was not easy for it as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Alec will be here soon. I'm sure he'll have something to say.
Okay.
He always does.
He is good at saying things.
Patricia comes out at
not
this
good at
point,
listening.
bringing food and lays it out, like bacon, eggs, just quickly made, like some sausages and stuff. And she brings out like some juice and yeah,
Lovely.
fresh and
You're
A
squeezed.
well-balanced breakfast.
Yeah,
You're a beautiful, beautiful woman. In fact, you're just gonna start stuffing your face.
yeah.
I really wish I could drink right now, but I don't think that's a good
Make pop
idea.
broccoli.
Probably not.
What?
It's broccoli with weird stuff on top.
We're black stuff.
Where did you get it before?
Oh god.
Over at that other guy's place.
Oh, Basil? I'll go ask him. I'm sure he'll tell me.
I'm just very quietly eating
I'm
blueberries.
so sorry.
she walks out and right as she walks out, there comes in. Oh, Patricia, looking good. I see. Everyone's here. Except for me. And thank you for waiting. Ah, food.
But no, wait,
Where's
you're kidding.
Fenris and
Celine.
bitch?
Celine!
I like that better.
Oh god.
No, not
I don't
children,
know.
Be civil.
Brim! Where's everybody at? I was with you. You told me to come here. You told me to get this guy. That's right, I did. Well, go and fetch Celine and Fenris if you would, please. They're probably somewhere. So.
That reminds me. Did you end up finding that Jaspis guy?
Oh, yes. He's dunking his head in a bucket of water right now.
Will he be joining us or
Maybe. You want him? Sure. Brim.
any fighter? Is a
Brim's going
good
up the
fighter.
stairs at this point. Well, he's like, go get the guy dunking his head in the bucket. We need him, apparently. And Brim goes,
Any
"You told me
body
to
is
go
better
get-"
than
Oh,
no body at all.
He turns around and just walks back to the door.
He knows.
Close. Alex sits down. Yes. Grace. Dear Lord, thank you for making me. Because I'm so amazing. Amen. And he starts eating.
Baz, what the hell was that?
Witchcraft.
So, what's the plan?
I think
That's
doing
what we're
a trap
talking about.
would be a good idea.
The trap. I love that.
If we have
Yes.
something to melt down, we could do that thing where they put the heated metal and you could take out 2 of the 4 at once, walk right under it, and just tip it over.
We have no way of guarantee they walk under us, though, is the problem.
And
You
keep
could
things in
bait
a
'em.
good form. We could, but I feel like they're going to be smarter than that. That's why I want to hole up so hard.
Yeah.
'Cause
I could just go out and say, fight me.
Yeah, I like
They
that
will.
plan, actually.
They absolutely would.
And they die.
Oh, you're adorably naive in that sense, buddy.
oh, the irony of hearing.
I mean,
that
I'd be
from
there
you.
for him. I'd help him out.
Hey,
He'd help me out.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
I feel attacked. You're not wrong, but I feel attacked.
I like what Lady Antelope said. The liquid metal. That sounds nice. Like a bath of fiery metal.
I didn't know your last name was Antelope.
You know, I might just go to court and change it.
Court, yes.
Fond memories.
I might-
Another reason to go to Knightsbridge to legally change your name.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I've been waiting this whole time.
What's
It
the
seems to
penalty
be
for
the-
illegally changing your name?
I think it's 500 gold pieces.
No one takes you seriously.
Damn
out
it.
there.
That's the penalty. Yes.
That's the penalty.
And then they give you a really awkward real name, like McLovin or some shit like that.
Or like Brimley.
Brimley,
It's a weird
yeah, like,
first name.
it's like,
It's a good last name.
no, that's not your name. Your name's Brimley now, you piece of shit.
I don't understand any of this. What's going on?
I don't know.
At the courthouse, they name
I do this thing where when I'm panicking, I joke a lot because I'm panicking.
Yes.
And I joke a lot.
Mods.
That's
Regardless,
supposed to mean.
You spoony board.
You spoony bard.
I think liquid metal would be very nice. I don't know that we can sustain it, and we don't know how long
Yeah.
that they're going to be here. I think some basic pitfall stuff, just to ensure that they have a difficult time if they want to.
Ooh, pitfall with spikes.
Yes,
Well,
and we can do
and
that. But what I
alligators.
want to do,
Yes.
Yes.
Let's build a moat.
We could.
I'll grab my shovel.
we don't know how
Sorry.
much time we have. What I
Yeah,
want to do is I
just
want
got carried
to
away.
put traps everywhere except for down the main road, so that they have no choice but to come to us. That keeps them from wreaking too much havoc, because if they stray too far from finding
Replace
us,
the barricades with holes.
So me and my group could patrol and let you know. Celine has certain skills where she could let you know quickly if something's coming, and then that could be our duty.
Perfect.
Yes,
perfect.
take her out on patrol.
Yes, I am content with this idea.
No.
So,
And I can patrol the opposite side so that we're in like an orbit, or like far away from
See?
each other.
yes.
Common is good at
Constellations.
making ideas sometimes.
Yeah, I can do that.
You know, if someone said the world was round, it's crazy.
oh dear,
Oh.
I'm not going to debate that with you today.
Oh, jeez.
I don't.
Flat
No,
Earth.
no,
Oh
you know
my-
what? I am.
Wait a second. No, this just went from like,
No.
oh, we're about to die to what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, wait a second. The world is a
No,
plane,
no, no,
right?
no, no, no,
'Cause
no,
I come
no,
from
no.
a different plane.
No, that's
no.
not how any of this works.
Oh my God.
Baz was going to like quickly just like
Baz, I'm so confused.
Professor sketch into her notebook and just like
I don't understand any of that.
The world
I
is
think-
Except the
pear-shaped.
circle.
It's pear-shaped
like
with a
circles.
nipple on the
Guys
top.
I like that idea.
Those were the actual beliefs of Christopher Columbus.
The world nipple.
Can't convince stupid.
Let me tell you. So when Brim gets back, then what's the timeline that we see for this?
We don't know.
Excellent.
Genuinely, I'm honestly thinking they wouldn't have trapped us like this unless they are nearby at least 2 to 3 days.
Because they won't risk starving us out, I don't believe.
Yeah. They want us dead.
Days of roughing it in the woods. Patricia!
She's gone. Don't. Just. We're.
I'm gonna need food and blankets.
There's plenty of. Never mind.
They could be
Something
closer,
to
because
read.
didn't you find Harambe at a broken up circus?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's hardly out of the ordinary just because it's like a bandit camp and they probably just killed anyone with carriages nearby.
That's a little dog.
Brim comes in at this moment, and he's bringing a guy that's like is really red-eyed. It's a tabaxi, but his eyes are just like completely red, and it's completely watered down, like fur matted. And his ears are back, and he's kind of walking.
Vezra, do it.
Ugh. Lesser restoration.
Cures drunkenness.
I didn't ask you to do that.
No.
Yes, but I asked her to do it.
Now he's pissed off and sober.
Yeah, the worst things to be.
So are you Jaspis?
Yes, I'm Jaspis.
We heard you're at least competent at fighting.
Can everyone just let me be?
I mean, if we let you be, people are going to die, and I'd much rather bug you than I would let people die.
People die.
We're going to be under attack in the next couple of days. And we would just prefer any able-bodied person who knows how to fight be able to fight. And we heard that you're able to fight.
Very well. What would you have me do?
Right now, we're just kind of on watch, on guard.
Yeah.
Honestly, a body is good enough on its own.
You know, speaking of which, I'm gonna go get some air, and I'm gonna look down the road. Look down the road. I'm gonna keep just making watch.
All right. So Common exits the inn and looks down the road.
Yeah, 13.
And at this point, like the people are like still moving out of the places, carrying stuff, food, provisions, and stuff. You see Patricia coming back. You don't see anything else that's.
Hi, Patricia. I'm gonna stand by the door.
Oh, hi. She has a bowl that she's like holding out from here that has paparazzi in it.
Oh my god.
I just keep quietly munching
She's
blueberries.
Can I smell it from inside?
No, not yet. And she walks in.
You're like, it comes.
Hey, she brings it in. She goes.
The reeking feast.
And she just puts it down and goes. And just turns around and walks. And
I prestidigitation the smell of vanilla under her nose.
thank you.
I don't know what's
You're
worse,
welcome.
that he likes the food or that Basil somehow can mass produce it.
Yeah, she goes back in. Larry whispers something in her ear, and she goes in. He goes back in. And so, Brim, good for you to join us. What's the other two? I told you to go get them. Oh gosh.
Poor Brim.
Heading back up the stairs.
Is it necessarily a bad idea to keep them stored away in the mine until it happens already?
It's safer that way. I was just worried that it might be,
Morale.
morale, and it might be a while before they actually get here.
I mean, it saves us the escorting them into it, and it also makes sure that they're all easily protected through that one doorway.
It does. I agree. That's why I wanted them there in the first place.
Right.
I'm
And I
kind of
think
hoping we can maybe enlist some blacksmiths to help us make some traps.
Yes. I also do believe there's enough food and blankets and stuff to provide them for at least a couple of days.
Ronhardt's just been sitting this whole time listening. He goes, "We can make some traps. We have enough people that can engineer something.
They don't
Some
even
deadfalls, maybe."
They don't even really need to be hidden. We just need to ensure that they know that they can't go. I don't want them to wreak havoc. I want them to come to us and fight us.
I think we should have a few hidden with the spikes.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying that that's not
Good woman.
entirely necessary. It's more to send a message and direct them.
It's fair.
To funnel
I
them
agree.
where
I
need
think
to be.
that if we deterred them with obstacles, maybe we could send them the way that we want them to be sent.
That is what I'm
Right.
getting at, yes.
We could perhaps make blockades of iron spikes, similar to.
That will slow them down, and it might give them something to fight behind themselves.
That will take some time to make as well, but our engineers can work together. You write down some ideas. I'll go get the other blacksmiths and carpenters, and we'll come back and we'll meet with one of you and see what you want to do. He'll say an hour should be fine.
Thank you.
Hopefully they won't attack by then.
I doubt it.
I was thinking like caltrops, bear traps.
Well, yes, I was thinking that it could funnel them a little bit easier if they're unable to walk down certain ways.
I agree, but again, if we end up having to fight them outside of our barricade,
That's fair.
we'll give them things to use.
You're the boss.
Wonderful food. There's my wine, Patricia, and your smile. She brings like a bottle. He pours just a little bit.
It went from.
And he just puts the cup
Endearing.
down after he sniffs it and then starts drinking water.
It went from endearing to a tad bit annoying. I say in Elvish.
I mean, frankly, I found him insufferable from the start.
I try to offer him some pavaroccoli.
Thank you, he says in Elvish.
Oh,
But no thank you.
fair enough.
I have no shame.
I'll see you all I'll see you all
face.
shortly. Don't worry. I am insufferable, but I'm good. Turns out
That's
he
all we
starts
need.
walking out.
As long as he can do his job, frankly, I don't
Like I said, all we need
That
is
was
a
an
body.
incredible reveal.
And he like opens the door and he goes, "Ah, you! Go get me a horse. We don't have any horses." Fine. And he just walks down the road. Brim. And then like you see Brim coming down the stairs now with Celine and
Whoa, wait. Are you saying Hagritha's the only horse in this town?
Yeah.
You're telling
gotta
me this is
protect
a
her.
one-horse town?
this is a one horse town.
Anyway,
And Brim comes down.
He said he was looking for a horse.
So maybe you should tell me what you want done, and I'll make sure it's done.
I like that.
We just need your group to patrol. That's all we really need from you. Just to ensure that we see them coming when we're here.
Maybe
Trolling.
tell us where the outline of the barricade is in retrospect to the forest and on top of the mountain. That might not be an awful idea.
That'd be good. I'll go around and I'll see how far it stretches everywhere.
I like that.
Oh, can't I just stay here?
No, actually,
No, you
should.
need to go.
It's dangerous. You should accompany Brim.
Plus, you'll
No,
be
I'm
able to
not
tell
sorry.
us if they come. You've got that weird
I was gonna
ability.
sell it.
they
I was
were
gonna sell it real
talking
hard.
about.
Very well. Another time.
I'm not there. I'm outside.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Another time.
Totally unintentional.
She sees you eating the pavaroccoli. And Brim walks out with her.
I'm scared of what's in that.
I'm just chowing down.
He hasn't died yet. I think it should be.
all
You
soon.
see
all
Alaric
of
at
the
this
vital
point, like
nutrients.
he's heading towards where the barricade where you guys came from,
Okay.
and Brim and Celine come out now. Celine looks like she wants to talk, and then Brim's like, "Come on, you can play with that later."
That
And she goes, "You're no fun, Brim. We have a job to do." And they
Stony
start walking
silence.
towards Alaric, and from like the side of the building, you see Fenris like just kind of like pull from the shadows and go, "What's up?" And he just follows them.
It's like very slowly nod.
Yeah, and the halfling he walks like he follows behind them, and then
The big man,
they
he's a
start
lot
going
bigger.
towards the barricade. So you guys are back in. Food's about finished now. Reinhard has stood up and left to go with the others, so you are just alone now in the end because
so. This is a thing. This is a big thing for me.
if we are going to trap them, I may be able to be used as bait.
Well, yeah, actually, I was going to suggest that, but I didn't want to be that asshole.
Oh, well, we don't know what direction they're going to be coming from, though. We don't know how to set this trap.
So put me in the middle.
We
And
could.
then we surround.
I was hoping to be able to use you as a sniper on the watchtowers, though.
True.
And if they don't have anywhere to go but forward to us, then we don't even really need to put you in danger.
Though during the
enough.
nights, I do think we need to tie him up and blindfold him.
Absolutely. Not dealing with that shit again.
Right. Oof. Zergig's scary. He's got that weird Frankenstein face.
Also, I'm going to ask that you trance near me in common.
Of course.
I believe that the two of us should be able to stop you should something happen.
Yeah, at this point, most of the commoners have gathered their stuff and they are all heading towards the mines. You're seeing hardly anybody. Apparently, they had like something set in motion in case something were to happen like this, like a disaster plan. So Mother Gildal is the last one. She's talking with the 4 blacksmiths, Reinhard, and a couple of others that are like carpenters and stuff. And then Kaliana's with them as well. And she's kind of like looking around like nervously.
Okay.
They're off at the fence.
I would like to inspect the commoners for magic just to ensure that they're not already here, like you guys have mentioned. But if they are, and they find out that I found out they're going to attack, would you guys be willing to come with me?
Yes, I'll go.
So, where
I'm
are
going
you?
to go into the mines and walk around with detect magic.
Oh, hey, Fez.
Okay, yeah. Vask has
you
exit
go.
out. Lyran following her. Kalika following her.
I guess I'm not following
I'm
those.
following.
Narithian following her.
Same.
All right, Fabian following too.
Bazra, party mom.
Shoot.
Oh no, I do not put it down. I'm
Yeah, he's still
walking.
eating them.
Pavarani.
Does the sludge remind you of your home?
Yes.
Oh.
I feel that.
So yeah, you guys make it into the mine, and they're like getting organized in there.
I cast detect magic.
Okay, you cast detect magic, and you look around, and you don't see anything magical about any of the commoners. The only thing that you see magical is about the well itself that's close by. They're kind of staying away from it, but like you see like a necromantic residue from the well itself.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound great.
I mean, it's not, but we survived it once.
Yeah. Well, survived. We did have help.
We came out of it.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, it was
So after this takes you about an hour to scan everybody, casting it, until it's done, and everyone seems to be fine. At this point, you do see Jaspis. He reappears and he's fully like armored now. He has a longbow, he has a longsword, and he's wearing like chainmail, and he just looks like it fits in it. And he's like, "There I am.
Are you better on the ground or with that bow?
I'm better up top."
The watchtower would be a good
Ayo.
place to put you then.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't mind me.
Was it, what was that again?
He's a dom. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
And that's when we find out Kalika's furry.
Hey, she's got the horn.
Yeah, supposed to got the horns. You know?
yeah, no, her persona's an
So
antelope.
far.
And so, yeah.
Change
So
the subject.
Jaspis, he goes, right, which tower do you care?
The one right in front?
And somebody really
Yes.
designed these poorly. They put them on the outside of the fence.
It's
Yeah,
really not
right.
great.
It's really dumb.
As a taxi, though, you can get to the other end relatively easy, yes?
That's
So you'll be
basis.
fine.
All right.
How did you guys get these 4 quads on you? Like,
Oh, no, there's only 4 people.
Four
The,
people,
the,
like
the group
quads.
is called a quad.
Quads.
I get
Yeah.
that mixed up too.
Well,
I
I...
came into this, you know.
They
frying
hunt.
pan.
They hunt my people
Yes, they
and
hunt my
use their
people.
souls for magic rituals.
Yep.
I feel
To
bad
make them
about
more
myself.
powerful and for other nefarious things to please their god.
But also escaped property to the one that's in charge of them.
Yes, we
We were
are.
on a slave ship not
Hey.
too long ago.
It was like a month ago.
No, not even. It's been like
Feels like I've known you guys forever.
it's been like 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
Well, you have known me for a while at least.
Well, yeah. I've literally known Vez.
It's almost felt like
far as I can tell.
6 months or something.
So as you guys kind of chat amongst yourself and talk with talk a little bit, and Fenris or not Fenris, but Jaspis has gone out. Fenris does come back, and he tells you that they have done a full circuit of the boundary, and it seems to be like a perfect sphere. They don't know if it goes underneath, but they do. Celine feels confident that it goes all the way to the top, so not even things can fly out. She's seen many birds like hit the top and then just like fly off.
So what you're saying is we might be able to burrow under it.
Fenris says, "I don't make decisions like
That's
that, but
so
perhaps."
Can I
What
have
are
a
you
shovel?
good at?
We never thought of just digging underneath it.
There's got to be a shovel somewhere lying in
I
the
don't
mine.
want to tell you.
Just go right under.
Fenris goes,
spade.
"I'm good at a lot of things."
That's very specific. We're kind of in a wartime situation. Can you tell me what you're good at so we can assign you to something
I'm
you're good
best at scouting, I believe.
at? Okay.
Would you be willing to help me set up ambushes? I imagine that you're someone that knows how that works.
Yes.
I'd turn to the Morning Glories and say, I'm going to take the next trip around the perimeter. Does anyone want to go with?
It's just Fenris.
No.
The others
Oh,
are
it's
still
just
out, like trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And Alex out there doing what Alex does.
Fenris
best.
is just much faster than them.
Okay.
Fenris goes, "Okay,
Okay.
I'll take you out there."
That sounds good.
I will go with you.
Right. So, myself, Nate, and Fenris.
Okay. So yeah, he always like tries to like walk towards the shadows, and it's almost like he subconsciously
of the shadow.
pulls himself out of the shadow for you guys. It's like he always wants to kind of like hide or skulk. Yeah. But yeah, he takes you guys out there. At this point, the four of you are you guys staying with Azra?
I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna go look for a shovel.
A shovel?
I was gonna
I
go
want
before
to
this.
test this digging underneath.
I forgot about it as soon as I mentioned
You
it.
get a shovel. You get a shovel quite easily. They have one, and
Cool.
so you
I'm
go
gonna
out
go to the border and I'm gonna start digging
All right,
underneath.
so you're heading out
see
to the
what can
border.
happen.
The three of you, what are you doing?
I'm going to the mines, or not the mines, the forges.
The forges? Okay. So she's heading to the forges.
I wanted to go back to Everett's desk and get any blank paper I can.
Okay. Yep. So that's nearby. Fabian.
I'm gonna go find a nice wall.
There are several.
And eat rancid broccoli in front of
And eat
it.
some broccoli.
All right. You see, so
Back of the cave and freak everybody out.
as you're leaving, like with your shovel, you like look over, and Fabian goes and like sits cross-legged, looking at a wall, and then is just eating the pavaroccoli, like just at the wall.
I'm just gonna throw the shovel over and just turn and keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so you make it first to Everett's desk. You find plenty of paper there, just blank paper, pens, and ink. So,
Okay. I'm going to furiously start writing stuff that I'm going to send to you later.
Oh my.
cool. All right, so you make it to the smithies next. At this point, Reinhard has Casaban, Atreus, and Bo all like hitting the forge. They're just making like chain links and stuff because they can pretty much be used for a lot of different things, and making some spikes. And there's some carpenters that are also making like spikes and like wood panels, just like basic stuff so that they can put something together at a moment's notice. And he goes, Basra. So we've started conscripting various things that could be put together in different ways. You lead us in how you want it distributed.
I can certainly do that. Is there anyone here skilled enough to make like trigger traps, things like bear traps and stuff like that?
Yes, all four of us can do that,
Okay.
with design. It's
I can
not
do that.
very well. If you'll start the design, we'll start the work.
I will start the design.
All right. So roll me a check.
What am I? What kind of check is it?
Just an intelligence check will be fine.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Common, you actually get to the border next with Nerethian and Fenris, and Alaric and Celine are out there, and Alaric keeps going. Bzzz.
We're gonna have to hit it harder than that, I think.
It's odd. It does this everywhere.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
I'll try again. Sorry, Rose.
Good thought.
No. I guess not.
So Celine has been telling me that It's definitely magical. It's multiple magics all weaved together. Quite intricate. Whoever casts this, they're very powerful.
Oh man, you were like,
They cast
Do
it.
No, I'm just really shitty at writing.
It's a spell for sure.
There's a spell.
Hey, it's a spell, right? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
it is a spell.
Yep, okay. Yeah.
So we'll do some more patrolling. I assume you're going to go one way and we'll go the other.
Absolutely, yes.
We'll meet back at the same place each time and sell us what we find.
And what we're looking for is just 4 spooky individuals, right?
Something like that.
Anything out of the norm. Very well.
Sounds good.
Brim, Celine, Fenris? You don't see Fenris anywhere. He's somewhere, trust me. And Saunders off going that way. You guys start heading this way. So you get to the barrier and you take your shovel and you start digging.
I don't dig right on the barrier. I'm digging a little bit back to avoid it just filling in my hole.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to be there a bit, you
That's
speculate.
I figured.
So,
I got nothing else to do.
all of you are doing things that take a little bit of time. Hours pass, and you get some things like conscripted up that can work as like dangerous things that will kind of funnel people in with the blacksmiths and the
I rolled my
carpenters.
natural 20 for what it's worth.
It's an amazing it's amazing design.
Son.
And
Legendary
Larry,
bear
you
traps.
finish up writing your stuff in detail. Fabian, you finish eating your nasty piece of broccoli and whatever.
He's sad now.
And you just keep staring at the wall because whatever.
Yeah.
Common and everything. You do like multiple loops and then meet with Alaric and them and talk a few times about what you see. Really nothing you see anything else except for Kalika, who is doing a large hole. Just straight down.
No, I'm doing like a thinner hole so that I can try to push something through to see if it's even worth digging a hole to save time.
Oh, okay. Got you.
This whole time too, Ray Feely, I've had her, not trying to break the barrier, just like sort of flying around and looking.
Okay.
Because she knows.
Yep.
She knows what Zergic looks like.
Yeah, she's moving around. So what do you want to put in your small hole?
Wow.
Apparently Jaspis.
Do we just have like a metal
just skip
cord
over it.
almost?
Just skip over it. Just skip over it.
Going right through.
Imagine that it didn't happen.
Go right through.
So yeah, you try the shovel handle first, and it like stops a little bit, and you feel like it's about like 3 foot deep. So you could try digging more.
Do I witness the shovel escapades?
So this shit
one of my-
penetrates
Yeah,
the
you would.
ground.
You're
Okay.
there.
Fine.
It doesn't
So
just
it's
stop.
even, the ground is not holding it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not stopped right there. Okay.
Seems to be a sphere at least, probably.
So we're
And
gonna
I
need
just
a
the
much
shovel's
bigger
not
hole.
going through. It's just
It
Alright,
actually
well-
goes like resonate. Like anytime you strike it, it like kind of pulsates a little
is
bit.
it the same like when you hit the wall? Would do. All right. Well, then I'm gonna give up on that idea because it's gonna waste time. And
I could have told you that, dude. Celine says. Colin,
Yeah.
looking dapper.
Oh, thanks. I don't make eye contact. You're gonna need a bigger hole, I think.
you know what?
I'm gonna,
If you're so good,
I'm gonna
at
borrow
this,
the
Celine,
shovel.
Why don't you bait?
I'm gonna borrow your shovel, and I'm gonna just like get straight to work, like head down, digging the crap out of this hole.
Okay, so Common starts digging the hole, and she goes, so animal, so beast-like. And Alaric goes,
I start humming.
Please, Celine, you're embarrassing me.
This is no time for your hunger, woman.
Thirst is real.
Well, very much, very well. So
All the tiefling girls
we
are
have
just
done
super thirsty.
3
apparently.
circuits of this place now.
Right
Kalika,
though. But
we've done 3 circuits of this place now.
Not wrong.
Tell Vazra there's nothing to be seen or in this area. We can keep patrolling if you wish, but we'll need to camp soon as getting late, unless you want us to go back into the town.
Not here.
I mean, I think it would be a good idea to keep patrolling in case they show up at night, but maybe take shifts, make a camp and take shifts.
Okay, very well. We'll take first shift, just cause.
Okay.
Because
Celine Brim, Fenris, he's somewhere.
Kalika, I like the shovel. You mind if I keep it?
And they head off a little ways from the path,
I'm not gonna use it.
and they actually start setting up like a little makeshift camp, like getting tinder and stuff out for it. And they say that we'll do the same on the other end, and basically when we circuit, we'll just camp there for the night and then we'll swap back around. Who's going to be the other patrol group? Kaliko.
I'll be part of it.
Yeah, I'm going to patrol.
All right,
I can do that.
Sounds good. Well, if I don't see you, sweet dreams. Hopefully we'll find somebody and kill them.
Yeah.
Be heroes.
Yeah. I like that.
And he goes
don't,
off.
I don't know why, but I keep picturing Fenris as that guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights that's like, I will take these cotton balls from you with my hand and put them in my pocket. And he just like blends in the background. Just like, I don't know why. Just like,
No, I feel like that's a pretty apt description, honestly.
So yeah, they leave and they go do that. Laren, you finish what you've done. Did you pass something to me?
Oh, I'm not passing it to you until later. I gotta talk to you about some certain things.
Okay, cool. So Fabian,
I'm walking out of the cave and just trying to meet everybody because I realize it's starting to get a little late.
okay,
So,
yeah, you head over to where Kalika and them are now. So,
Sweet.
Common's digging a big hole.
No, I grabbed my shovel. I put it in my backpack.
Okay.
And I'm doing patrols with Nate.
Okay, so you guys start patrolling again.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, your whole group doesn't seem to be there. You see Laren like come out of the mining area, but he's the only one that you guys see. You both see each other. So where would you like to go?
I actually was gonna just sit crisscross applesauce right in front of the mine hole.
Okay. You see him sit crisscross applesauce. Fabian's rubbing off on people.
Yes.
Is there a?
Please don't.
Please don't rub off
Are the
on me.
workers stopping for the night?
So the workers are
pretty gay.
working through the night. They're taking shifts. Some of the blacksmiths have gone to bed. Reinhardt's still up. They're moving these large contraptions that are spring-loaded that are on the ground, and they have like spikes on them. So it looks like they dig into the ground and like they're pit traps. But the clever thing is you made it so that if they step near them, but not like over the trap, it spring loads out to people.
We have a bouncing Betty fucking trap. I love that.
There's a few of them around,
Murder.
and they're all around the outside area. They're being loaded into the ground now. There's just a path straight into the mine, but they're not doing anything with the town because no one's there.
Right.
If you want them to start booby trapping the town, they can. Although this is taking a lot of their time and resources to do.
Right.
They've got about half of it done.
Okay, I'll just stick with that for now.
Is there anyone currently, besides the people in the mine shaft, is there anyone around me?
Oh, you see Jaspis up in the tower above you.
Okay. I'm gonna just take off my pin and I'm going to twist it and turn it into the butterfly and just have it float around my head a little bit and just kind of sit there and softly hum a song to myself.
So yeah, you remove this pin and you twist it in like a little mechanical butterfly, like, and starts like flying around as you hum.
Mm-hmm.
You guys patrol for a good bit. It's getting late. You don't see or hear anything, so it's
Have you
getting
seen or
late
hear
for
anything?
you as well. It's getting late for everyone.
Are there any unattended forges right now that are still a
do
little
not.
warm?
Nah, they're still like going at it. Like the
Assuming
apprentices are now working the night shift. It's late at night, but they're keeping the bellows hot and running.
Okay. Can I? Are there any like torches, campfires, any hot things left unattended? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah. There's like some. You want to use one of the forges then?
Not necessarily.
Because they'll let you.
Nah,
You're the
they're,
boss.
They're better at it than I am, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because I think that's a strength check, and
So I mean, you could use like a campfire or something if you want.
yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
I'm gonna walk up to one of those, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make the fire black.
okay. Yeah. Oh.
And then she's going to take out her journal and tear off a few pages and throw them into the fire.
Okay.
Rajani, can you take care of these for me, if you don't mind?
Fire goes and burns the papers up.
I have a letter written to Rajani that I can read. If not, I'm willing to put the other ones in the Discord.
Okay. You can read if you'd like.
It's entirely...
No, you're not allowed to read.
Well, I don't know if it's relevant or anything.
I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Yeah. So you would only know this, but yeah, go ahead and read your letter. That'd be cool.
I can do that. Rajani, I hope that you can understand my hesitation. It's been a long time since I've seen that face, and I won't accept an imposter. I have no need of another father. No one will ever take his place. Even you, with all the divine power you command, could never sing to me the way he did, or give me that proud smile when he teaching me a new dance. I do not need a father, and I do not believe that you need a daughter. What we need, both of us, is someone who understands. I am no god. I cannot claim to know the power and responsibility of that. But I know loneliness. I know what it's like to be hurt and scared, crawling through the darkness. I know what it is to be lonely. I know what it is to be lost and curious. Let's be lonely and lost and curious together. I think what we both need is a friend.
Okay. Yeah. The smoke, like as it burns, it doesn't turn into smoke, but it actually turns like black, like the shadows that you cast. And you feel like someone got the letter.
That is all that matters.
All right, so morning. So are you sleeping at all during the night?
Mm-mm.
You guys are straight.
Meridian for sure, not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'll go hang out with Larry
I'm gonna imaginate on that then.
As soon as I see Vazra come any close, I grab the butterfly, twist it, put it back on my lapel.
I did not mean to interrupt. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Music helps me too, for what it is worth.
So Nate, since we've been out here for about 10 hours, I figured I ought to ask. How do you know about these quads? I mean, how did we even know for certain they're coming, besides the whole barrier thing? I'm really confused on all that.
Many years ago, I was, well, maybe not many years ago. Let me rethink that. Within a year or two ago,
Hi, so like a minute ago.
I was put through some sort of torture. And I could only assume it was some form of magical ritual, but I did not understand the meaning of it until we came here. And the first time that I woke up not knowing where I was or how I had gotten there. I believe that this ritual they worked on me has somehow allowed them to see through my eyes when they will it, and perhaps even feel my presence. And if that is the case, then they are using me as a beacon to find us, and they have found us.
That's terrifying. But why do they care about you specifically? Or us specifically?
I don't know. I don't know why I was not just simply killed as the Seelie typically are in Spire. I imagine they had some greater purpose for me, but it would not be made known to me.
My father was a Seelie.
Really?
Really. Although he lived in the Feywild, I imagine he escaped from either this kind of life or from Spire. I never asked about that. He always seemed a bit touchy when I brought it up. So I can see why now. I never knew about that torture.
Well, if he escaped from that life, then it was a good thing.
You should see the Feywild. It's lovely this time of year. It's lovely all times of year. It's a joke. I'm pulling your leg.
I would like that.
Scene.
So,
That's how we have to clarify it. And
anyone else doing anything through the night? So you're with them, right? Patrolling?
Oh,
Why are they so interested
We were
in?
just like
I'm
third party.
all very new to this. I was just watching. Lovely moment.
hey, Klinger! Hey, I forgot you were with us. I'm so sorry.
Why do they go after your people specifically? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And I'm sorry if it's insensitive. I just
Would I know the details of that, or
So the Seelie and the Spiralings, you do know, have had a
The
blood
history,
feud.
yeah.
There are some Spiralings that are elves. but they hate the Seelie, and they hate that they're associated in race with the Seelie elves.
Yeah.
The Seelie elves that you know of are a little bit different than the Seelie elves that you might know of. Yours is more like the Feywild Seelie, like the Seelie and the Unseelie. The Seelie that are on this world are more cultural. They've embraced their kin in the Feywild, but they have also embraced Seofra's way of teaching, which is the path of the warrior. And they Spire and the Seelie have had a long feud ever since Spire was created, when it said that the great meteor was cast from heaven, from Rama himself, and destroyed the one-time city. It has something to do with Panlore and the lore of how he became a god.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
That.
That's a mouthful.
But with accent.
I'm just gonna eat some blueberries and.
Oh, they're really
away.
good.
Yeah,
These
I'll
are
make
really
them
good
There's
eat.
only like
blueberries.
one bush around here. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
You guys are almost out of blueberries.
What?
Gosh, you've been eating them all freaking 2
Yeah.
sessions. Like, there's no more
Is
blueberries.
the blueberry bush outside of the barrier?
No, it's in his bag of holding.
I had 2 pounds. Right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, there was only like one bush out here. It was incredible.
Oh my god.
He pulls out the bush. All right. So, anything else for the night? Are you guys going to sleep, or?
I don't know. If you want to be alone, you're free to shoo me away, but I have been meaning to ask you and Negrete both something.
Go ahead. Might as well. I might not be alive soon, so.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you stay
Jesus.
alive.
Yeah, right.
I've been trying to get in contact with the Seelie for a while, actually.
It is hard, depending on which city you go to.
Well, I got a bit distracted in Spire with the slavery and...
Understandable.
Right.
They're assholes.
I mean, I can't just let that happen, you know. But,
Right, I understand.
Right. So I got a bit sidetracked, but I would like to eventually actually meet your people. However, you are half Seelie, yes?
Yes.
I've been wondering about stories from your people, actually. I've heard that you have some very interesting lore.
Yeah, which stories? Like, we talking about fictional stuff, or are we talking about history? Are we talking about the Blade Singers? Are we talking about the god?
I
That
mean,
bitch?
frankly, some disdain for Siofra then.
No, it's just, when the one goddess who's supposed to take care of your people doesn't do a good job of it, makes you kind of angry at them.
I can sympathize. The Raven Queen was never very nice to me and my family either.
I don't know who that is.
No, but I don't think you ever will, and you should be glad for that.
All right.
She sent birds to mock me. Birds! You know how annoying it is when you can't step outside without birds making fun of you?
As
Glad you didn't have
Rathili
this
flies
dome.
over.
He's not black though. He's not a raven. It's fine.
That's racist.
But yeah, so, like, what do you want to know?
I've heard you have interesting history on the beginnings of the world.
Oh. All right. What do I know about the beginnings of the world?
So you learned the most from Caparian, and his teaching was definitely jaded towards Panlore, but from what you know, there was at one point in time, Juna, Rama, and Mu, the great creator deities that hold themselves above the normal pantheon, when they were creating space and time, when they were creating all that exists, they split the heavens amongst themselves, and they each took like different domains. This one, your father said, is supposed to be in the dominion of Rama, which is the dark god. And then you know a little bit about like the breaking where the pantheon kind of they stopped governing men as like tyrants, and more so they did things behind the scene, but you don't know much about that.
Yeah, they separated themselves from us because they felt like it. Rama's kind of a dick.
I'm not going to say you're wrong.
He apparently like threw a rock at the place and it blew up what was there, and now that's Spire.
It's a little fucked. Is this anything I don't already know?
So what you read down deep into the chasms of the Underdark when you were there is that you read that Spire was actually created by a dark dealing with Panlor himself as a mortal with Rama, and he asked for God to be a god, and he sacrificed. Rama basically said, "I'll make you a god if you sacrifice all that you love and hold dear." And so Rama sacrificed all of his people to become a god, and then built his empire off the charred remains of Spire.
See, I've heard that this Panlor is a massive asshole that
You'd
killed
be correct.
everybody to become a god, which seems kind of douchey to me.
Huh. I have not heard that, but I would not put it past him.
Right, apparently
He
that
is
whole
a
meteor thing was like a blood
Giant
sacrifice.
asshole. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Spire is just full of assholes who believe that Panlor is the shit and that he did all this cool stuff. But you know what I say? Fuck him.
That's a fair thing to say. I mean, I was only there for a week, and damn, that shit was fucked.
I wish I was only there for a week. That was, oof, not fun.
Yes, it seems exceptionally not fun.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it's behind us.
Well, it's also in front of us now.
Right, but we can stab what's in front
around
of
us.
us.
At least
true.
it's, at least it's
It's
behind us.
literally.
Following
Oh.
aggressively.
I mean,
Yeah, but you're correct. We can stab the things in front of us.
right, we can't stab an entire country. So, but I think we can stab for people.
Maybe we should
Be
throw a
wrong.
giant
Challenge
meteor at
accepted.
them. Maybe
I'm-
that will fix things.
I'm not an expert, but I imagine there's a couple kind souls in Spire.
You like meteors? We will
Maybe.
get you one.
I haven't met any.
Perhaps you were in the wrong place. I found that you can find the weirdest kinds of kindness in the least expected places.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Easy there, Santa Claus.
No, I think I will leave you to your thoughts if you do not wish for any more distractions.
Honestly, anything's okay with me right now. I like the distractions because it means I don't have to worry about what I'm worrying about.
That is fair. You ever have anything you've ever wondered about? Maybe I could answer a question or two. An answer for an answer.
Do you know how to get messages to people that are far away?
Yes, I'm not capable of doing it myself at the moment. I do know of the things you are talking about, though.
All right.
Something you want to tell someone?
Yeah, kind of a personal thing. It's fine. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the gods?
My thoughts on the gods. That is a complicated question.
You don't have to answer. I'm just curious.
No,
All this talk about Panlor and bitch tits. I'm just not feeling great about the gods and goddesses.
I can see why.
Porciofra. She's like, "Mud."
She knows what she did.
I mean, frankly, I'm not terribly keen on them, for the most part. It just seems like, if you're a good almighty being, then how could you allow such evil to exist in the world?
Right?
Like, if these are your people, why do you allow them to suffer?
Right.
However, I think that I could be brought to change my mind with proper evidence. And I think that the good in the world we should not look to the heavens for morality. I think that is on us. Because for all their talk of greatness and divinity, they do not seem to care what happens to their people.
Right.
So I think it is our responsibility to be that light we need in the world.
You're so
But-
smart. I kind of needed that, though. I appreciate it.
Of course, anything I can help with, I will gladly give it.
Any song requests? Because I'm just going to keep singing. It helps keep my mind on the impending death that I might suffer at the hands of these people.
I'm partially special to tunes in Undercommon, but I haven't had the chance to hear them in a long time.
I have
Some of the workings in the Drow cities are amazing.
I've never heard any music by anything in Undercommon.
That is fair. I might be able to teach you a few songs.
Sure, if you're willing, I'd like to learn something.
It might be a nice way to pass some time.
Sure, why not?
Wheels on the Hulk around and round. That's okay. Yeah, you guys do songs, and time is going by. It's late at night. Do you go to bed at all? Does anyone go to bed at all?
I'll eventually trance near the forges just so I can be there in case anyone has any questions.
Okay, yeah, they're working overtime. Anyone else?
Can we go?
trance?
You're with us,
I'll
taking 20, taking
Stay
watch.
awake as
We're
long
just
as
hanging out.
possible,
Yep.
but then eventually just give in to
Okay.
exhaustion.
Yeah, right around 3 o'clock, you're like,
I'm
Okay.
trusting someone to tie up Merithian.
all right.
That's what I'm
So
doing
yeah, what do you guys do? You just
We
patrol the whole night.
We are gonna tie him
Patrol the whole
up.
night.
So they're patrolling
If
the
he
whole
falls
night.
asleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's-
you're gonna
he's not
stay
falling
awake.
asleep.
No falling asleep.
The
Okay.
mitigating
You're not falling asleep either.
Nope, I'm awake.
Fabian, are you?
Yeah,
Those
yeah, I'm going back to my
blueberries.
room to sleep.
We're about to run out of blueberries. It's really killing me.
Fabian goes night. At some point at night, and he's he walks
He
back
just
to
walks out
town.
of the shadows and walks back.
No, he's been with you guys, but
Oh.
he hung
I
out.
was there the whole time.
When did you get here?
I was there the whole time.
All right, so the night progresses and then the morning comes. All of you that had your rest, you're well refreshed. The rest of you that didn't, you have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
So Miss Kalika, Common, and Nerithian have a level of exhaustion. Everyone else is feeling fine. And it's morning time. Do you still want to do your routes? Are you hungry? You gonna go meet up or talk with anybody?
The sun's up. We could trance
Yeah,
now,
we could.
but the sun's up.
If anything happens, people will let us know.
Tie me up somewhere,
All right.
Daddy.
All right.
So we're going to go on a far edge of town, and we're going to tie you up to this tree, and then you're going to take your trance. It's just going to be 4 hours, and we can keep watch. Yeah.
So you don't trance either?
Not while he's trancing.
Okay. And you don't sleep either?
Yeah, I'll stay up and watch him
All right.
just in case.
Yeah, they tie you up and you
It's my fault.
trance on the tree.
So wait, what are you wielding again?
I have
A
the
giant
Yeah.
mole.
Oh yeah.
that huge.
So Kalika is complete. I mean,
Yeah.
she is strong looking, heavily
Yeah.
muscled.
I pick things up and put things down.
That's what I do.
And then for cardio,
Wait, can you
I
do
pick
this?
things up and put things down faster.
All right. Wait, can you do this? And I start doing my handstand push-ups.
Okay.
And then I start doing one arm handstand.
Oh, hey now. I start doing those too.
And you have a lovely moment together.
All right.
Doing
strong.
We're doing competitive workouts.
Yeah.
Muscles, my muscles
Fabian,
are strong.
Fabian, Vazra, and
It's acceptable.
Laren all wake up at this point, and you're still asleep. From the woods where you guys are doing your push-ups, you hear from one area, and then you hear from another area,
This is some weird
Do I hear
then you
that?
hear from another area,
Dang it, and I'm asleep.
and then you see
Chances
up
are
in the
semi-conscious.
sky
You can
this blast of arcane thing pop on the other side of the town, like a firework.
Wait,
Do I hear the
opposite
whistling
end
at
of
all?
town?
No, you're not with them. And then any
We're
initiative.
fucked.
Whoa!
What? And
You're
then
tied
what?
to a tree, so
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
this is a good time. So I need initiative
Oh
from
my
you two.
god!
And you also
That's
have
okay.
a point of exhaustion.
And we have a point of exhaustion.
Wait.
I need characters, please.
Initiative. Here's the boy things that I can consistently roll.
So 10.
We're not there for it.
Yes. We're still rolling for initiative.
I do want to say,
Yeah, you see-
in
well, I mean,
response to the
initiative is
whistling,
usually,
I
if you're
was
not there, you still
being
roll for it.
semi-conscious. I probably immediately snapped.
Oh yeah,
out of
you're
trance.
awake.
Yeah.
But you're
We also
tied up.
did
to a
totally
tree,
see
yeah.
the thing explode.
It's 11. Right? This guy?
Are we rolling for initiative?
No, you guys aren't there.
I didn't think so.
Stick me wherever you think the
And,
tree is.
They're common, Nerithian, and then
I said I'll follow you, except for the fact that I just need to use the bathroom, but also that's weird.
you can go if you want.
Follow.
Yeah, I'll follow you, dude.
Weirder for all girls.
So you guys are doing
Hey.
handstands.
Right.
That's a thing.
That's the tree.
Except for the fact that I was the one who said I'll follow you.
And I get a surprise round because
Yep.
it's not that they were hiding behind something, but you see three blonde-haired elves that have a black like covering their face like in war paint. You wake up at this point and you're like, these are your people.
Yeah.
But their eyes are completely white, just like what his was whenever you saw him on the road.
Do you have a pillar for the tree?
Yeah. Pillars for trees.
The tree pillar.
Shit.
And
Wrong. There you go.
and just tree.
Balzac's.
Tree. And they also have around their necks these stones that are glowing black, but they just kind of appear out of the air like.
Do I know anything about these stones that are on their neck?
Roll me an intelligence check. A religion check, actually, would be fine.
You are a paladin.
A paladin.
16.
Summoning demons? That's a paladin.
Is it?
Pull out, man.
Hold on.
Nothing.
What's your AC,
You said
Connor?
16 and then.
My AC is
Religion
18
plus 6.
since I have my shield, I assume.
So you had a 20.
Although, actually, I guess I'm not wielding
Alright,
it at the moment because I'm doing
23.
push-ups, so...
23?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have heard of these stones? They're called they are called quad stones or Sealy stones. It's odd that you've never heard of quads before because you've heard of these things. They hold souls and they give like a magical benefit because of the soul that's inside of it through a dark ritual.
Do I know what happens if the necklace is
You've
taken
heard of invisibility? Like
If the necklace is taken off of them?
no, if the necklace is taken off of them, then they won't be. It shouldn't work. Just like any magical item.
Okay.
Yeah. They shoot arrows at you, and your AC. Not arrows.
Sorry.
17.
So I got a crit on you.
Okay, without a shield, it's, for what it's worth, it'd be 16.
Yeah, you don't have a shield, so what
It's
was
on my
yours?
back, but
Okay.
yeah.
Like you see 4 arrows go by you, like, and then you see 3 arrows go into common.
Into the shirtless guy, yeah.
One of
in
the
a
arrows
handstand.
goes actually into his neck, and that does 14 damage.
Can't wait to get
The
fast-
other
fast
one
rating.
does 5 damage and then 3 damage. So it's you're not raging. That's
Right.
straight damage.
How much was it again?
So
Total?
14, 5, and 3. So
Okay.
that's 19,
22.
22. Yeah. And now
Does that bring
initiative.
you down?
All right.
Surprise round is over.
So I rolled a 12 for initiative.
I don't even need to roll yet, do
I
I?
rolled like an 11.
Or do I?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
because you get an action.
But
You're
I
tied
know
up.
You get a
remember I
take,
have the
right?
potions of healing. So
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to use one on him when I can.
Okay.
I think that takes an action. Just a heads up.
You can just
Doesn't
pass
take
it
an
to
action.
Okay, what was
That's
your
free.
initiative?
I mean, I can take it as a
I'm gonna
bonus.
pass
Okay.
it a potion of
So
healing.
they go again and shoot.
Balls.
They're just going to stay right where they're at. So, yeah, 2 at common, but only 1 hit. You take 6 damage.
Damn.
And Kalika, you said what was it?
My
again?
armor class
Yeah.
17.
Okay, yeah. You get hit twice.
No, well,
And you get 16 damage.
This shoes.
extra rude.
This shoes and socks.
All right.
Ooh, can I steal? Do you think he's gonna mind if I steal a piece of paper?
Here, Ben, I'll give you a piece of mine just in case. Cool.
All right. So now it is Nerithian's turn. You are bound, my friend.
I'm gonna try to get out of these ropes.
No, wait,
I'm
which one?
considering you like
that'd be
kind
bad,
of
I
grappled.
guess.
So do an athletics check to get out. And then it's
Is
common.
it metagaming?
That's
17,
nice.
18,
I guess.
19. 19.
19, yeah. So in his his rage at being caught like out in the open, you just see Nerithian go and like he snaps the top part of the rope.
Whoa!
And then he wiggles himself out. So you have half movement. And you've done your action for this round, but you do have your bonus action or reaction.
Those are some thinking squeaks.
Yeah, we're going to think and squeak.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Honestly, probably not gonna move. We'll call this a drop for that turn.
Okay, so you hold your you're done. Now
fold.
it is common. Your
Okay.
go.
So I'm gonna fly into a rage. Bonus action.
Sweet.
Like so, he rages Kalika, and you see the arrow in his neck snap from like his muscles.
Without using my hand, just pow.
His moose
Yeah. So
Those muscles with the mosquitoes. Just a
strike together. So I'm basically telling you to follow me as I go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna break that person's face.
Please do.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm saying follow me because there's fucking ghosts floating around me at this point.
Yeah, you see a spirit.
Anyway. No, go
What'd
ahead.
you roll?
Not great. I rolled a. All right. So I was just triple checking. That's a 12.
12?
Divine
Yeah.
smite and action.
It
No, divine
It
smite,
hit?
you do as you hit. Like you hit
No
them.
way.
misses.
Balls.
Boo!
Probably
It's,
not
And
by
some
a
others
lot.
not
But
all right, so yeah, you miss. Swing. And now, any other actions?
Nah, I used my bonus.
Okay.
But now I
Kalika.
am raging.
I am going to follow him,
yay, less damage.
and then
10, 15.
Am I in range to hit him?
25, 30.
sweet. So I'm gonna take. my-
No. So
Yeah.
you
Just
30.
one now.
Just close.
Your speed's 30, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
So you,
You could always charge up a smite.
Yeah, I'll charge. up.
Can you charge a smite?
You can.
Certain spell ones.
You cast like a thunder
Charging.
smite as a bonus action,
Ooh.
and then you do it.
Next attack is the spell on it.
so yeah, which smite do you want to do?
Divine smite.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
divine
Oh, no,
smite.
no, divine-
Thunderous.
That's
That's the one.
Thunderous.
Thunderous smite.
Okay.
And you
yeah.
can you can divine smite on an attack that has thunder smite on it. Fun fact.
Sweet.
So
And
you-
shit explodes.
So you take your maul and like you just kind of like it's like you go crack like your arm like a little bit and you just see like it go and like a little bit of like electricity goes across it. All right, so back to the top of the round.
It does take a spell slot though.
Oh boy.
Miss,
Oh boy.
miss,
Now the fun begins.
miss. He disappears.
What?
Yeah. They do
Oh,
that.
because the necklace can be invisible.
But all the arrows go by you.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Rude.
Sure.
So they don't shoot at you actually and everything. They don't notice that you're like out of the bonds yet. It's your go.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so the elf in front of you goes, he just kind of smiles at you, Common, and then he just goes and like disappears.
Oh, it's my turn?
No, it's Nerithian's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at Henry over here in the corner. The blue one.
Henry.
Henry.
This one?
Henry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Henry. I'm
Oh,
actually naming him
boy.
Henry.
Let's see.
Henrithian.
17 total.
Yeah, you hit.
Hit. All right.
Yeah.
And then
So you see, do you use an arrow or do you just grab a random twig off the ground?
it's I used an actual arrow.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, you see him pull. You see, he hasn't used this bow yet before, but he pulls out this new bow that he has,
What?
and the where the string is supposed to be, like the bowstring, you see this pulsating energy go and like crackle from one end to the other, and then he takes his arrow and he puts it on, and the arrow turns into a pulsating bolt, and he shoots it off, and you hit.
Sweet. So that is 10 total.
10 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. So it goes into it hits the guy, and instead of like sticking in him like a normal arrow, like the bolt just kind of blasts like chunks out of his chest. It's ah. All right, now Common.
Okay. Right, so, since that one's been a prick and disappeared, I'm going to... so if I do 5, 10... I'm going to move right through you, Kalika. 5,
That's
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to move right here. Whoa. I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
That's my max distance. And what I want to know is, can I keep my rage up and use throwing weapons?
You're technically making an attack.
Yeah,
so
you can
yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Awesome.
because
It doesn't
yeah,
interfere
Okay.
with
we had a barbarian last night throw javelins angrily. So yeah.
Bitchin'. So I'm going to put my hammer away. I'm going to take out one of my throwing axes and just put it through the eyes of this guy.
All right. So reach behind your back, pull
Yeah.
out the axe. like double handed.
Okay, that's much better. That's an 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Axe goes right in the guy's sternum.
You Jason Momoa'd him.
Please, Jason. That's max damage. So
Playing awkward.
it's cool. That's about right actually.
Yeah.
Dispel
Yeah,
magic,
Khal Drogo.
get it out.
Yeah.
So that's 6 plus 10.
10. All right.
Or, no, sorry, 10 total.
10 total? Yeah, the axe goes right into the sternum, cracking open like Barbara's chest. Breathes a little heavy. And now, Kalikas, your go.
I'm gonna use detect magic to see if I can detect where that dude disappeared to.
Okay.
If he's still in the vicinity.
Right here.
Take my bonus action.
You can see it like on the others too, like their actual gear, but yeah.
Sweet. So
I should've
I'm gonna go ahead and clobber him right in the face.
So you only see the metal itself. You don't see his outline. So it's with disadvantage.
Well,
Which it should be
It's an
anyway.
action, so
Oh yeah, it's an action. So you have a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna use to hit him with.
Oh no, you can't
use
attack
that.
with a bonus
No.
action.
bonus actions are usually like little quick spells and stuff like that.
Oh,
Bonus
okay.
actions are
All right.
defined as a separate thing.
Can you charge another smite?
No, it's a concentration.
No.
The hammer just like starts radiating. Like,
So much spite.
It's a Mega Man X
so
thing.
smitey.
Yeah.
I think that's about what you can do.
You can get a bonus tick, and so when he moves, you'll
If he moves, you'll get an attack on him. Which so you're up on
Okay.
him now.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so now it is their turn again. So the one in front of you, he doesn't realize that he's seen. So he moves away. You get an attack of opportunity. So it's a disadvantage. So roll me 2 d20s.
Oh, he gave you an attack because he's
You
a
gotta do trouble,
sweetheart.
okay.
Yeah.
Such
we
a
go.
sweet DM.
All right. So
10 and
the lower one is what I need. So that would be what was
Is that
6
9 or
plus.
6?
That's a 6.
6 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah, you
10.
miss. So you swing, miss him. He goes "Whoa," like he goes, huh?
You can see me?
All right.
Please.
And then he just unloads on you.
Ew.
Possible crit. Actually, not pos crit.
Because they
Is
shoot.
crit.
Do they shoot two times? Yeah.
So 4, 6, 7.
Son.
7 damage to you, Kalika.
Okay, that's not as bad.
2 healers aren't.
Oh,
Oh no.
nah, it's common.
Okay.
I'm kind of a healer too.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, you took what,
Well, I mean,
7?
we are primarily
Yeah.
healers.
So you take 5. That's halved,
Okay.
and then
Running up, right?
Huh.
3.
It's always
no,
running.
it was
Alright.
10 damage total. So yeah, you take 5.
got
yeah.
you.
Nerithian, you actually get attacked this time. Your AC
If it's 16.
16. Yeah, they hit you with both. 15 damage. And then this one over here shoots at Kalika again because her hammer's doing lightning stuff. And he hits twice with both arrows. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage.
You guys might just die.
So yeah, an arrow like hits you from the side. All right, Nerithian. Kalika's looking
Can we hear
rough.
what's going on? Like,
So,
were we able to perceive any of
I'm
that?
going to handle you guys in a minute.
Okay.
You guys are in town,
Yeah.
and you saw the firework go up
Yeah.
to where Alarican went.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything happening on this end.
Gotcha.
Oh well, the second that fireworks up, like I'd be running, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah, it's still
probably
taking some
running
time,
towards
though.
it, but you're actually running away from them, which is odd. So yeah,
Have any of them disappeared?
no, none of them
Okay,
disappeared.
I'm gonna shoot the same guy then. Snap, crackle, and pop. Oh boy. That's an 11.
The dice gods are not with you guys today.
Yeah, we are.
Lord.
It goes by. The guy actually kind of goes.
Okay. Crap. All right. So now I'm going to bear. With
Like Sunrithian just
yeah,
like
bonus action
bursts
bear.
into a furry bear. All right.
Yeah, and I guess I'll use my full movement, which for the bear should be 30.
I think it's 40 actually.
It may actually.
You're there.
Fucking sweet.
So that guy. Oh yeah.
Was that the guy?
I was shooting at that guy, but that guy is closer.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Either
35,
way.
40 if you
Yeah.
move 40 as a bear.
Either way, yeah,
Either-
because the bear, it's 40. It is
So
40.
yeah,
Yeah.
Eurythian just goes and like
just-
bursts into fur. It's like,
Or Cinderbear.
bounces down there. Common.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna finish the job. 5, 10, 15. 13?
Nope.
God!
Miss again.
Real low, yeah.
So
Oh, I'm gonna use my
Quaff a
second
potion.
wind for the first time.
All right.
Oh right, you have that as a
So like
right.
you kind of get a breath back,
D10 plus 1. Okay.
and like
Okay.
the arrows just kind of pop out of you, where they've been like
Bonus action.
you just flex them out.
I have the incredible opposite of a pincushion ability.
All right. Yeah, and they seem to not be as bad as they once were
Right.
with the aggravated wounds.
6 HP back.
Cool.
If only you had that action surge
But yeah, you can
from that fighter.
smack someone.
That'd be nice. One more level, I could do it.
Your turn.
Sweet. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do a movement towards
Yeah.
that guy,
All right.
and I'm
Just step
going
forward.
to give myself one of my potions of healing,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hit him again.
Okay, so bonus action quaff your potion. Go ahead and roll me it's 2d4 plus 3,
That's
right?
such a colorful word.
2d6.
Quaff.
Yeah.
2d6 plus
2d6 plus 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like an insult.
Forgot
So
which ones
close
I
to
gave you.
Queef.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Wow.
Same thing.
Shit.
Is that 2
Drinking.
ones? No,
A
3.
3 and
Never
a
mind.
2, so I'm at a
Those D6s
9.
Okay, so
Those are D6s.
That's it is. It's 2d6.
It's 2d4
2D.
No,
for a
no,
potion?
The potion.
for damage.
yeah, the ones that she.
Oh! I thought you were rolling for the potion.
No.
No, no.
Sorry.
Oh,
my
mistake.
It's all right.
out.
Okay.
So,
But it's like a 9, so that's really depressing.
bad.
so you're attacking or you're quaffing your potion? Which one are you doing first?
That
Did
one is
you wanted to
attacking.
attack, right?
Yeah.
What did you roll to hit?
I rolled a 3, a 2, plus 4, so.
Okay, but you get disadvantage because you're exhausted.
No, first level exhaustion is just
First level
ability.
exhaustion is saves.
Just saves and ability scores.
Yeah.
Maybe not saves. I think it's just ability
It's at
checks.
advantage is at the lowest.
It's not
die,
attack roll.
plus
Yeah, you're good. You're
4.
good. I'm sorry. You're right.
So,
So
9.
9, you miss.
Yeah, I know. It's really
So
a,
swing,
not a great situation.
and then you take your potion, which is
Scary.
2d4 plus 3.
Yeah, just ability check.
I forgot to write down what they were. So,
That's cool.
all right. So that's 3 plus 4, the 7 HP that you gain back. So yeah, Kalika like swings at the guy, misses, goes and pops out a cork and drinks a thing and crashes it on the ground. Like,
Oh yeah. Fuck
all right, so they are going back. This guy disappears.
Ah. What a prick.
This guy
So
attacks
rude.
Merithian. What's your AC as a bear?
It's 11.
Yeah.
Much more hittable.
But
Take 9 damage from an arrow from that guy. Common. Your guy disappears.
People
And
campaign frustration all over again.
this guy, well, he makes a motion. You don't know what he's doing, but you hear like sink.
Oh.
And
God.
no, it's better if he shoots you with an arrow, but he's not moving. He does hit you, and he does 6 damage
anyone
with
hit him once?
like you feel like getting sliced.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, me and him actually. Have
yeah, you
done
guys have
damage.
hit. 2 of them are damaged.
Okay.
I
All right, so Nerithian.
No, it's just.
All right. He's getting
Do
the
you have
old
scent?
The dice gods.
God's hate
keen
me.
smell. Yeah.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Same, not those
Alright.
dice.
So
See, I might be iffy on the gods, but I will hail the dice gods without hesitation.
what's
And
your
with great fervor.
things at there, Bear? So 9 plus 6. He gets
Those
advantage
shadow
on it
dice.
too. So
I feel like Onyx would be the dice god in this universe because he's the
and
god
this
of,
one is less. So
chaos.
Okay, yeah. So
Randomness.
yeah, you smell
About the Pokemon.
and you know exactly where this guy is. He's right here.
Sweet.
So
You just found him by smell.
yeah.
I can barely contain myself.
All right, so do me your attacks.
I'm gonna die.
So he's getting the bite, then the claw. Actually, the claw, then the bite.
Claw.
That's a 16 without even, without even adjustable. So we'll just roll damage for the claw first.
Nice.
Go to
Warlock
2d6.
So do me both attacks first and then do damage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold on to that 6 I just rolled.
6 for the first claw.
Oh, totally.
Claw and then bite. And what's the bite?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Miss. So the claw hits and it does how much?
6 plus 5 plus 4.
15. I love them.
15. Yep.
15?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I'll change my
Yeah, so
Yeah, good
you
idea.
just gore him. You see blood like kind of like spray from invisibility.
nothing, yeah.
Like ah! All right,
So
common.
invisibility can't hide from bears.
Coward! You coward! I'm gonna use my hammer, the once a day shoot a bolt of radiant energy once per short rest at that guy out of frustration.
All right.
I can see you!
So it's just straight 2d10, right?
Yes.
Give
All
the
right.
barbarian a ranged weapon.
Yes.
So,
please.
so in his mace that he has in his hand, he goes, and he turns it like this, and then you see like this crackle go, and like shoot like this bolt of holy energy like at this guy.
Is this a mace or a hammer?
It's like got a flat surface. It looks like a hammer, but it's classified as
Has it got a
a
spike
mace.
at the other end?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So 2d10, 9, and 10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So 19 radiant damage.
108.
This dude just like gets. It's like have you ever seen Kung Pao with
Yes.
the stomach hole? Yeah.
That's what you compare it to.
That's a lot of nuts.
Yeah. But I just obliterated some poor dude.
Yeah.
Some poor dude.
And like yeah,
Or
you
some
just
monster.
blow him
I
up.
don't
No,
So Kalika,
poor
it's
dude.
your turn.
What are these people?
I am
They're Sealy that are
going
possessed.
to divine
Yeah.
smite that guy.
They're what I'm supposed to
I'm
be.
just gonna keep going
Yeah.
because I don't really
Roll me your
have
attack.
Fucking murder in them.
Roll me attack first with the
I feel bad.
do your d20 to see if you hit.
Aaron's very conflicted.
It's a 1.
Okay, you miss.
Just a little bit. Just
What is
barely.
wrong with the dice that I give you
Hey, maybe,
behind the veil?
Yeah, your
maybe-
bonus action.
Well,
Do you want to cry?
I would like to cry. and
Crying is a
also
free action, but if you want to
take
super cry,
movement action away.
for no reason.
If you take a movement action
because
away,
hit
he'll
me.
get an attack from
Okay.
soon.
All
Yeah.
right, you know what? I'm just gonna cry.
that one's
That
Out
frustration.
of frustration, I'm
Like-
just gonna be pissed and charge a thunderous smite for next round.
All right.
Oh, you don't lose thunder.
No, you don't lose
don't
until
lose
you
it.
hit,
Yeah.
so you're
Yeah.
still crackable.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't
Did I have it in the last hit I got? That was 9.
You didn't hit, remember?
Well, yeah, but you're still holding on to the smite, though.
Yeah, you're just still holding
Okay,
this.
So when you hit, they're gonna fucking explode.
Yeah, he's gonna die probably.
If I hit.
All right, back
hit.
to me.
Thanks.
So
Go for it.
legendary action.
Legend.
Can I have a legendary action, please?
this guy appears again
What?
and shoots,
What?
Snap.
How dare you?
Crackle pop.
and he gets a crit.
It's a crit!
Wow!
What I've learned.
Was he the one that critted before?
Break off the arrows.
So 9 damage, half.
It looks
Okay.
Not half. I mean, yeah, it's
5.
Yeah, 5 damage.
How dare
Oh, wait, that's
you.
after the crit?
5 damage after the crit. Yeah, it was not good.
Okay.
Thanks,
This guy
guys.
swings his one sword at you like, tink, it bounces off of your like armor, tink, like you actually meet it. He's like, I'm not good with these. And then the guy that's at the bear like just pulls out his sword and
Come at me, big
I love
boy.
how Sealy have got. They at one point
he
in
misses.
the evil campaign they were like
Sweet.
super like badass.
He
and
misses
scary.
the giant
These guys are like,
Well, they're possessed.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
want to do what they're doing.
yeah.
All right, so it is now Nerethian's turn. This guy does not
Zerging's
look
making the voice
good.
that high pitched.
Just make them
All right.
Henry.
Who's
Henry Thin.
Henry's the one that's being bear mauled.
I just had a thought. Where is Harambe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is her?
I thought about that earlier. I just kind of assumed he didn't come with us on that patrol.
Okay. He's
in heaven.
having a monkey sleep.
Yeah. All right.
He's
so-
tied up to the tree.
It would have been useful to have another party member here, but it would have also took away from my attacks. After I level up a few more times, I'll be able to attack and him attack with
All
a
right.
bonus action.
So
It was a 17 for the
Hit.
claw,
hit with claw,
and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the bite.
and you hit with the bite.
Hell to the share.
He did.
So
I mean,
2d6.
Henry does not look good.
That's a 3 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the
Hell
claw.
yes.
Yeah, so you don't need a drew anymore, but you can do extra damage if you just want to
Sure.
see like how much.
No. Like if I see him
That's a-
drop, I'm not gonna.
So like you just claw his like head and it snaps his neck like looks like
Yeah.
like
Nerithian will respectfully not kill his own kind any more than
all
he
right.
has to.
So now it's back. Oh, do you moving or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over as far as I can get to where she's at with that guy.
Thank you.
All right. Now back to.
Oh, you
common.
fucked up. Oh, you fucked up. You
Get
fucked
done
up.
fucked up.
You fucked up. That's 17 before.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
You hit.
So D8.
I think they're.
He did mess up.
AC's actually the same as
Poor
mine.
guy. He doesn't know what's happening.
Okay. And I get an initial D6 of radiant damage because it's fucking badass.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 plus 8 because I'm raging, right? I always do this math wrong. Yes, 4 plus 8, 12 damage plus 6 radiant damage. So 18 damage.
All right. So you take your hammer and you just see like part of his shoulder just kind of crumple inside his chest. He goes, but he's not dead yet.
What?
He's tough.
I yell at him, what?
How Darius Rucker you?
All right, Kalika.
All right, I'm gonna
It's on my
Roll
Try to hit
D20
again.
for attack.
12.
Plus your attack bonus, which I believe is 4.
Yeah.
So
16.
yeah, you hit. So
Sweet.
roll all your
Finally.
beautiful damage for your thunderous smite,
that
and then
beautiful
were you going to
damage
do
first.
another smite on top of that?
Divine Smite on top.
Okay, so roll me all your damage. And don't forget your weapons
7,
damage
8,
either.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Out of the sky. The 2d6. The
Thunder
regular
Smite's 2d6 as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so roll again. That's 13 plus.
4, 8. 13 plus 8.
21.
Okay.
And Divine
And
Smite's
then
2d8.
divide 2d8.
Oh boy, this guy's got.
Yeah,
to
see,
be
this is
dead.
what happens
He
when you
has
play a
got to be
paladin.
dead.
4,
7.
7. 11. Still counting on fingers. It's fine.
So that's
That's
32.
30, 32, yeah.
Okay, so
Dude, that guy's
21
got
plus
to be
11.
super dead.
you just see
Yeah.
Kalika
But that-
like, move
what-
her hand up like this
fine.
with her maul, and she just kind of come down like screaming like in rage because she hasn't hit this guy yet. And then from the sky opens up a little bit, and like a beam of light turns into what looks like a fist coming down, and just and then there's nothing but blood curdled
Fist of
mess
God.
underneath, like,
Crahedron's pissed.
and there's a hole in the ground, like where, and there's no elf there.
Is the
No,
necklace
no
still
more
there?
elf.
Yeah, the necklace.
I'm
is
gonna
still
grab
there.
the necklace.
Okay, actually,
I was planning on taking one myself
Yeah.
after the fight, so.
so yeah, you crush like the necklace is laying there. You also you see like the souls from the 3 pop out of their bodies and hover like at the actual bodies, like they're tethered,
so many problems
like the
with this.
spirits, like
Oh,
this
no.
ethereal spirit, like kind of tethered. It looks like they're having chains that are being like held to their body themselves. All right, so their turn. This last guy's he's turned invisible. Okay,
Shit, I'm out.
so
I'm gonna swing wildly at the.
It's Nerithian's
Oh,
turn.
I'm sorry.
As soon as I saw the fist of God with righteous
Obliterate a guy.
punishment, I just like turned over towards where Common and them are, so I'm gonna move in that direction, but I probably won't get there, so I just full movement. Actually,
Double?
fuck it, dash, yeah.
Okay.
You get there.
Okay.
You just,
Yeah.
You spin anything,
By the time I get there,
Alright,
you
Common, you're
probably already killed him, but
I'm just gonna swing wildly at the empty air because I don't have any other method of finding an
give me
invisible
an attack with
person.
disadvantage.
Okay, so that's 19
Okay.
and okay, so 14. So total of 21.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Really? They're right there?
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't move. They just
Alright.
didn't move.
he's just
You know, I was gonna yeah.
They won't see me.
It's okay.
holding his breath.
It happens. 11, 16 damage.
Yeah.
3 of which is radiant.
So yeah, you're like it's not where you think he is. Like you hit him a little early, and you just like, and then the body falls to the ground, and then the spirit goes.
There you go. Wow. So this is the first I've really seen the spirit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, initiative is over. 4 spirits that look like Sealy elves, like tethered to their bodies
I'm
by
gonna
chains.
unwild shape.
I'm twirling one of my branches in like inquiry, and swinging my hammer and my other finger.
Like basically, right when I get to him, I see that and I unbear, and then I just walk over and grab the stone off of his body.
Those things look pretty evil.
Do I
you're
know
not dead.
anything about being able to let these spirits untether from their body?
So if you walk away with the Sealy stones, it's a radius effect. So if you walk away, their spirits will then be able to go to wherever.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move away from that body so
Yeah.
those dudes can get going.
Let's get the stones away from them.
Okay. I'll go grab a stone.
All right, so
Or I'll grab the other 2.
there's 4 stones total, and yeah, as you move away a little bit, you see the spirits just kind of like evaporate a little, like
What's the goddess's name again?
Siofra.
Siofra. Take them. I should probably memorize her name.
Yeah, one of
need
like
to know
as
that's her
they're
name,
going like to the sky, one of them stops, looks at you, and he like nods, and then his spirit evaporates. So yeah, you guys see a firework go off in the square. I will say that you guys had met each other at the end at this point. You're just kind of gathering there to decide what you want to do for the morning. So the 3 of you are together, and you see off towards the west a firework go off in the air towards like where the barricade is.
Oh.
We need to draw them in. Let's hope that they can get here in time. We can set up and cover their escapes from the streets, but we need to be able to fall back to the watchtowers.
How do you presume we do that?
We can hide in a building and wait for them to come by. Hopefully we can run back with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fabian would be willing to stay in the watchtower.
Yes.
We just need to get them back here. We don't need to engage them until we're fighting them on our terms.
Yes. I can also turn us both invisible.
If you can do that, that would be even better.
Okay. I'm going to cast a 3rd level invisibility, turning me and Vezra invisible.
Okay. So the 2 of you are invisible. They disappear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I start making my way
Which watchtower did you point out for him to go to?
The one in the middle.
Okay, got you. So Fenris is,
Jaspis.
Jaspis is not there. He's in the other one. Yeah, so you make your way up into the tower. Were you guys going there as well?
No,
I was going to wait in the center.
In the
same,
center?
and I'm gonna tie a belt to him so I know where he is.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys have a little bit of time then. So what do you decide to do after that?
What should we do?
We need to go
Heal
back to town.
ourselves.
Yeah, I'm a bit
That
bulky.
too.
Some holes in me.
We'll see here.
So, what healing do you want to do?
I'm not picky. Yeah, I can take it. It's not a big deal.
Because tying a belt to someone is not an attack or spell.
It's true.
But yeah, we should probably get back to the others as soon as possible. We don't know where the other
go
ones
back
are.
in.
Nate, you with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I was
do
playing
a cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Real quick though. At
So you guys are heading back at this point. So
But yes, we're strolling back to
So
town.
Fabian, you see Kalika, Common, and Nerithian coming from the barricade, and Harambe's with you now as well.
Wait,
So
welcome back.
Harambe.
Little long puppy.
like pokes at your hole a little bit, your wound.
Hi, little boy.
I literally just wasted. I just want everyone to know I wasted a 2nd level spell slot. One of the only 2 I have right now. Healing myself for 4.
There you go.
Struggle.
Siofra.
See, that's
right.
That's my
How dare you?
That's my
gives you a
actual
Tylenol.
fucking point.
Gives you an orange. Get back in the game,
She a
kid.
bitch.
Slaps
You say
you on
my
the butt.
See, my magic comes from myself.
So
Your magic
as
is a
they're
bitch.
approaching the town, from where you see, you feel like this pain just erupt in your back, and then you look down and you see like a sword through your gut. Take.
What? Whoa, what happened now? Who just got impaled?
Wait, I thought he was with us.
He is. He's in the tower alone. No, he's up top in the tower alone.
With Jaspis.
Yeah. Isn't...
Not with
I'm not
Jaspis.
in the same tower.
Jaspis is in the tower.
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
somebody else is. Oh,
Someone else is in that tower.
The darkness.
Take 20 damage.
Oh, fuck! Shit!
And behind you,
Yeah.
you see this half elf. Like he's heavily like earringed all over. He has a stone that's black.
His earring in his face.
Fezra's,
Twists the sword.
Lost
He
brother.
twists the sword a little in you, and he goes, "I was hoping to get you." And so you,
Do you know each other?
They
here
got piercings.
Yeah,
on the
Now they do.
ground. On the ground, you guys are then. You see these elves just appear and just launch like arrows, and then you also
Where?
see.
Where they went to heroes.
So, well, no.
What's happening? Oh shit! This escalated so goddamn quickly.
So this is where
Epic.
your boy is.
Your boy.
So this
You almost became Pop Rockley.
For sure. You actually might know him based on his backstory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
But there's a chance.
Jesus. 20.
It's him.
Vazra?
You
She's a
were
long one.
right though. They were here. They're in the village and invisible, which is
Yeah.
terrifying.
So they probably heard
one of these
everything we
guys.
did.
One of these guys is you, but a higher level and
Hey, can I have the
dark
minis?
version.
Oh, we got
Like me?
A paladin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Paladins are fucking scary.
Yeah, Zergik is a paladin.
We're fighting Zerg?
So actually,
I mean, the
He's
Fist of
in
God
this squad,
kind of
yeah.
like.
No, he's not a quad member.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Zergig
Yeah.
is.
He may not be there.
He's not in this
Okay.
one.
Oh, so
He's not
Zerg.
in
There is a high level paladin though.
Okay, same.
May I have
same
Larry?
difference then.
yeah.
You guys are invisible.
So, I actually
What the
chose
fuck?
the classes
Oh,
based
okay,
off of
alright.
what classes we had in the party because I thought it would have been an interesting
Parallel?
Parallel. Yeah.
Interesting that my boyfriend is apparently my parallel.
Oh,
That was
so we're here.
by design.
Awesome.
And then Eurythian as well.
Right,
Double
sure.
ironic because
And
we're
then
both not religious.
this chest, actually, this ghast is going to be Harambe.
Okay.
It like
boy.
that.
With his tongue out exactly like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, over here.
I can't wait till I can
It's a tiefling.
fight
Actually,
and
tiefling.
me also fight at the same time.
This is a hobgoblin.
I'm a pretty.
Okay.
It's your boy.
They're gonna call me the face breaker. They're gonna.
And then I'm going to use this guy as right beside him is a human that's like heavily. So the hobgoblin actually has his ears like clipped off, and all of his fur is like pulled back like painfully by like hooks. Like his skin's pulled back painfully by hooks. He has a black black stone around his neck. In his hand is this massive mace that like has a skull on it, like the face that he hits with is a skull, and then it's like just pulsating with like this black energy, and he's wearing like black what looks like full plate. The one beside him is a human. The human, he is just wearing chainmail. He looks like the most nondescript person you could ever see. Just very like you wouldn't be able to tell him out of like just a commoner, which maybe even past him. You didn't know, but he has a holy symbol next to his black stone, and it's showing the hand of Panlor. And then you are the only one that noticed this. Behind you is a half elf. Like half of his face is scarred from like a giant burn. It looks like, and like the sword that he has, it has like barbs that are like out around it, like connected to his arm. Like he can't ever put it away. Like he can't use his hand. It's just like connected, and it's dripping like this black like pulsating residue from it.
And my blood.
then.
And also blood.
And then
That'd be
over
really
here,
hideous.
and then over here you see,
And that's what was in the prop
He's
draw.
not making any popularity.
and that's what you see. these appear and they start shooting over you guys. They don't know you guys at all. All right, so
Do we know
Initiative?
get a
that
surprise round first for the shooters.
oh.
Harambe's AC.
Oh.
I die.
Except us.
15.
Okay. He is hit twice
Bada
with
bing,
arrows.
bada boom.
6, 7, 8, 10. 10 damage.
That would be killer. But
2 arrows. Harambe's like, like, and then another one. Yeah. 2 more arrows to Harambe.
Oh my.
Harambe is going to die.
he might actually.
18 damage.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, 2 more.
Whoa.
And you just see Harambe go and spit
Right.
out blood.
Well-
Put him prone.
Well,
Yeah.
now it's personal.
It's like the real
They killed our
Harambe.
long puppy.
Like we do him about the same amount of time.
And then at Nerithian, you get hit with just 1 arrow.
Okay.
Take 9 damage.
Okay.
Now, initiative.
Now.
Do I roll initiative too?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh, yeah. You rolled
Okay.
the very second a sword
fuck.
impaled you.
Yeah, the only thing I'm good at rolling consistently. I swear to
Nice.
God.
All right, so I need 25 to 20.
24. And it was a nat 20.
I need 20 to 15.
15.
19.
19 and then 15. Mm-hmm. So Kalika and then common. All right. I need 15 to 10.
14. Yeah,
13?
14, then 13,
14?
yeah.
So you have 14?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 with Nerithian. 13
You gotta look, man.
with Vazra.
That just one.
And then, yeah, Fabian. What was your initiative? Just for giggles, because they all go off before you.
4.
All
Yeah.
right. You're still in
that
shock. You're like,
That is so rough.
So initial.
Wait, do we have the drunk tabaxi helping us out on a watchtower?
yeah,
relatively
he's
nearby?
off, but he has a long enough range that he can. I'll roll like an arrow shot every
Dope.
round for him. Yeah.
That's all I want.
How do we have the morning glories is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Slacking.
Oh, we're having a party!
What's happening? I knew it. It was a trap all along. So cleric.
That's
is-
mostly hostile.
This is gonna be.
Also, I know I didn't say it, but can we assume I grabbed my other hand axe from that sternum of the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Phew. I just remembered.
And then
I feel terrible about that.
lastly is
I did have 2
else.
anyway. So.
You do.
which they go. Ooh. All right. So the sword, you're like, like a swing back at you. What's your AC?
15.
It's a crit.
Yeah. All
Rogues
right,
that
go
train.
ahead.
You can take the
Go ahead and mark it out.
You can take
I'm down,
the
guys.
kids.
Already?
Guaranteed. No way. Unless he rolls
took
like 1.
I rolled min damage.
Before combat even
All right, so it's still like it's still 5 damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good then.
Wow.
How much do you have right
Roll
now?
min
Oh,
damage.
I've got 6 now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
What did
You can take the house. You
So,
can take
he
the
like
car.
kinda goes,
You can take the kids.
and
you
like he
leave
shoves
me,
it back
mama.
in your hole. Oh my god! Like he shoves it back in, and you know it hit well, but he'd already done so much damage that there was nothing really to hit. So he just kind of scoured it,
body. Yeah.
like turned a little.
Yeah.
Didn't
All right,
bother.
Laren,
What a sack.
your go. Invisible. They do not see you. They do not know that you're there.
Exactly.
Just go up and like piano wire them.
centered around here. I'm gonna shatter, so that should be able to hit.
The 3
I-
shatter is how many? Much
It's
radius?
a
20 feet?
It is.
So
It's
right
a
here?
10-foot radius.
Oh.
5, 10. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Where's my cheat sheets? There they are.
Shadowdane.
I have to go all out.
Shadowdane.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
Forgive me, master, but I must go all out.
just this once. Pretty much.
The worst meme. Ooh, for me?
I'm going to go all out. Just this once.
Third level.
Third level.
All right, roll me.
Not terrible.
What's the DC?
DC is 16.
They both fell. Oh well, all of them fell.
16.
16 damage.
Noise.
16 damage.
So the ground like Solarian appears and you see half a belt. And, like you cast a spell and you see the ground like crunch up and it like breaks off the ankle of one of the Sealy archers. And then it does damage to the others. Ooh.
Takes off a foot. That's awesome.
He won't get a leg
Okay.
up on the competition.
Ah, God, you're just punning it up today.
Why are you not playing the
Al.
College of Satire Bard?
All right.
I chuckle and I say, "Suffer not the wicked to live."
Oh, damn.
And then I'm going to
Yeah, with a chuckle.
yeah,
Right? Just a light one.
just a light
So
chuckle.
lighthearted.
Just don't worry about it, guys.
Your soul shall be consumed.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm going to use my
Chucky
bonus
shows up.
action to inspire Bazra.
All right.
Oh,
So
hot.
what do you say? Invisible
I
friend.
actually,
Awesome.
I would actually like to, with my hand that I'm not using to shatter, I would like to try to find her hand in the invisible and just grab it.
Okay,
like
yeah, you
squeeze
feel,
it.
You feel his hand like reassuringly like squeeze, like we got this, and you're like you feel inspired. You're like we got this.
Hey, wait a minute. We do got this.
All right, bad guys.
G8, you said?
Yeah, it's a D8.
All right, so
Wait.
I need
Laren's
you
D8. Oh,
to
with color.
7 damage to you from an arrow. Miss on common.
Yay!
More than 3 now.
Laren AC.
It is now 19.
Okay, hit with 1 arrow for 9,
Yeet.
and then Kalika. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, yeah, hit twice
I don't like these
for
bad guys.
17. 10.
I really
13.
don't like these.
13?
Yep, from
I
2
mean,
arrows.
oh, I'm right there with 6. Right there with
2 arrows. So they move
you. I'm literally at 6.
10,
Health?
15, 20.
Yeah. Because from earlier.
All right, so
How do you say
it is now Kalika's turn.
Yeah,
So you're like
next
just walking, and then you're like,
Alright,
First
so
turn, I'm fucking shit up though, because advantage.
I'm going to use my last potion of healing on myself.
all right, dunk. So 2d4 plus 4.
to use your thing? It's advantage.
You know
What is it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10
Plus-
health.
Got him gold.
Okay, alright, so I'm back up at 16.
Yep.
Roulette.
The first thing you do is basically go pop the cork and drink and throw down her potion again.
Fuck
breaking
the
it.
environment.
I think an antelope would want to protect the environment. Jeez.
I've got a kudu horn, guys!
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah, they're called a kudu.
Cool.
They're
Yeah.
That's like why they're spiral.
That's just the
It's an African gazelle. It's the same thing.
Awesome.
Hello, aesthetic. Never seen that aesthetic.
So I'm gonna charge a thunderous smite, and I'm gonna move towards. I guess
Yeah,
angry goblin human duo.
Okay. All right. So
Fuck a bitch. Fuck
once
a bitch.
again, like your thunder comes up. All right, common.
Range.
Right.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I guess 30, yeah. Okay, oh no.
Action
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna run right beside you. You see me fly into a rage like, come on! Come on. Well, actually, that was my bonus action. I'm gonna use my action to dash. I'm just gonna get right here.
So
No.
okay.
You sprint past
Yeah,
it. Like,
I must.
Haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
You just see common like frothing at the mouth.
Pretty much that.
Paladin.
And all I'm really doing is banging my hammer against my shield, saying, "Come get me, butthole." Yeah, exactly that.
God damn it.
All right, Nerithian.
all right. I have to ask you a very important question. Me wearing that Sealy stone, does it do what I think it does?
You're not attuned to it yet.
Okay.
That is the kicker.
So we're not going to try to use that. All right. So setting that aside, yes, make me invisible. Do it now. Nah. First, he's going to use I'm gonna use a level 2 cure wounds on myself again real quick because I'm at freaking teen. Dirt teen. So I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that cocked.
I saw it.
Yeah, it dropped.
All right, so that's better.
13.
13 and then 14, 15.
Saving
so
Harambe?
for 15. Actually,
sorry,
no, I was healing myself.
You can
to
heal
be
word as a bonus
honest,
action though if you have it prepared.
Oh yeah, so
I
you
don't
can
know
do
if you
that
have
and
it prepared,
bonus.
you said healing word as a bonus?
Healing word is a bonus action,
Oh,
but
if you have it
since you're a
prepared.
druid, you have to have it prepared.
I do. I do
So
have it prepared.
you're good.
Ooh.
Let's see. So. What's 13 plus 15?
I just
20 or 28.
28, sweet.
I just
All right.
realized that there's only 2 people here who can't heal.
And then I'll do that. I'll use
Us too?
healing turd
Me and him.
on
You can
Harambe's poor blessed
Seems to
soul.
heal.
Attack. No, I mean you have the ability to heal people.
So how much?
Paladins are hybrids.
You heal yourself
Yeah.
this round?
Yeah, I
You're a
healed
healing
myself
fighter.
for
Yeah.
a total
I
of
heal
like
myself.
15.
Yeah, you can
and
land
then
yourself.
I'm going to use
That's the thing you can do. I was
You
kind
can
of
lay
wondering why you hadn't done it.
as a bonus action healing word.
You can touch yourself. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sexual healing.
Touch my body.
See, it's less cool when I do it.
See, I had buttons getting in my way. It wasn't as smooth as I would have liked.
So I healed
You're the
Harambe by
tracks.
3.
You got
He's alive.
He's alive. It's alive.
Yeah, Harambe, like, come back to me, monkey.
Yeah.
Give his little hands full.
And then I'm going to probably
You have a pool.
move.
You're
Like,
level 5
I'm probably going
you
to
have
move
25
up
points of
near
healing.
the
You can
tower,
expend all
actually.
25 at once. You can expend 24.
Yeah,
you can
like
do 10.
that in that
One at a
direction.
time.
Probably right there.
Yeah, you have options.
It's a full movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to just hang out and I can tell you about paladins sometime.
Yes.
'cause
Yes.
All right. So
can do that.
now
do that.
you see the
Paladins are
hobgoblin. The hobgoblin cracks his mace like it forms up with thunder as well, like
Oh boy.
like this blackness.
Here it
and he
comes.
runs. Or he just
I think Russ likes thunder damage.
Nobody prepares for it.
Nobody prepares for it.
It's true.
all right. What's your AC?
This will
18.
eventually get immune to it.
Yeah. He looks surprised, like he misses you.
Yeah. I just leaned back a bit.
And then let's see, Vazra. Yeah, he's just holding there. He's like, it's a mighty swing, but it missed you.
By the way, you can see that Common does have a bit of pokey holes around him. Looks like he's been shot a couple times.
Only a couple.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just a
I
few.
just met
I'll
you.
slip out of the belt.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
forgot Harambe actually needs an initiative roll too.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually.
let's him just take your initiative.
Okay,
And then
that'll
add the
work.
plus to it though.
That'll
If he has more, so your initiative was 14.
14.
So whatever your plus is, instead change it with his. If it's the same, then great.
I don't even think he has one. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's just mine.
I'll even nudge you as I
So Vazra
Unbelt.
undoes the belt.
I will. I'm gonna guiding bolt this one,
All right. So the human cleric looking dude.
and I will attack with advantage because I'm from invisibility. Yes.
Yeah.
That is 21, I think.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Mer.
Okay.
That's disappointing. 3, 4, 6, 7. Is it plus spell casting modifier?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Hit him with the full force
No,
of
no,
communism,
Oh, it is?
comrade.
Yes. Come on,
That
you
is
Communism.
7 points of radiant damage.
All right. Yeah.
And
so
the next
and
attack
the
it
next
gets-
attack's advantage.
Right,
Yeah.
and I'm going to
Alright.
use my bonus action to summon Roulette behind him and attack him.
All right. So roulette.
I know that pile of black mass.
From the ground,
'Cause I didn't
like
see it
the ground kind of the cracks where he shattered it, like this black shadow kind of creeps up, and then it forms into what looks to be this giant maul. What did you roll?
I haven't rolled to attack yet, but that's also advantage because.
Common's willow branches are
Guiding
standing
bolt.
up on end.
Damn, that's
Ooh.
unfortunate. Highest is a 15. Wait,
Bardic Inspiration?
I'm
Bardic
gonna use a bardic
Inspiration?
inspiration on that.
19.
So that's a 12 plus 7. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, you hit. So the guy doesn't even see the shadows come up until a second that it's almost on him. He's like, huh? Like super confused, like whoop, crack.
What'd
Sweet.
you cast it at?
I only have second level spell slots. So.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
13 points of force damage.
Yeet. Noise.
Okay.
Yeet.
Okay.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah. He
I don't like being in the middle of things. But
So
healing.
bad.
yeah, you crack him, and he goes, "Ugh," and he looks damaged now. Like his legs are bloodied and stuff. He goes,
Do I hear bells ringing?
huh?
Is he about to get schooled? Anyway.
And he
Also told the dead.
Told his head.
he starts going, and he grabs his holy symbol. He's speaking in infernal. He's like,
What's he saying? I speak
Yeah, let's see.
he's speaking. He's imploring Panlor to heal him and his friends. And then you see like this blackness kind of come out from him and from the hobgoblin beside him, and form up and heal some of the wounds.
Yeah, we gotta deal with Warlock Ditch too. I forgot she was there because she blends in.
It is no bueno.
She's in the very edge of
Corner.
Luba.
I just need to get common focus so I can try and fix some.
And then,
I'm worried about Fabian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So they don't heal much, but they do heal a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeet.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just unfortunate because he's gonna be way better at clericing than me.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, so yeah, it's back at the top of the round. Actually, Fabian's go. You
Finally. Yes.
Right, yeah. Almost skipped Fabian.
I'm so into this drama right now. What's happening?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn
Jump
around
out.
and I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Yeah.
That's a disadvantage if you're going that short of range.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to anyways, just because I don't really have a better option. So that one would have definitely missed, and that one definitely missed as well. So I'm gonna. Yeah, lowest one was 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Misty Step.
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you had
bonus.
that.
Yep. And it's 30. So
You can get down.
Yeah, you can.
You basically just like.
Yeah.
is that all I can
phase
do?
through
Yeah,
the
that's
air.
it.
Yeah.
So you're 30 feet down.
down.
You have movement
That
too,
was
though.
very
You do
wild.
have.
And I have
So
movement. Okay.
did you do both your Eldritch Blasts, and what did you roll?
Did neither of them hit. Both like one was a 3 and one
You're
was like a
and then
panic Eldritch Blast.
behind your back.
It's emotionless panic, though, which is even more amusing.
Yeah.
And then your body just goes like
His eyes just get slightly wider.
your body.
Most, they're all wide all
Your
the
body
time.
Sierra mists,
Yeah.
and then reforms like at the bottom
Want
of
to try?
the...
No, you just did the liquid cool God, what is it? The pouches that you would get at soccer
Okay,
practice.
so you're down there. You still have
Yes.
movement.
You did the Capri Sun metal.
So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yes.
Fucking hilarious.
You see like Fabian like walking towards
I
you
move
like,
forward, feeling I feel confident in them. I don't have
Right
enough
out
heals
in
for this.
view of many.
so
I will attempt it.
this guy
Right.
looks at you and goes, and his hands like start turning purple, just like yours,
I was expecting.
Whoa.
and he misses. The Eldritch Blast go, and he goes,
So dramatic.
it's close, man. And he rolled a 1 and a 3, so
Is Eldritch
All right.
Blast the D&D equivalent of laser beam, or like Star Wars laser guns?
Pretty
So-
much, because they're easy to miss.
the guy that is up here,
Parkour's down.
he disappears.
What?
Well, I mean, like, we can't see up the watchtower, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So he does that for his turn. Laren.
You see that blue guy on the edge there? I move up to him, and I'm going smickety smackety.
Stab him.
Steve him goo.
Yeah. You stab him right in the face.
Punch him
No,
right-
it's because you
punch him right
inspired
in
you
business.
using your special ability.
Oh, he's gonna get a height in
Which one did you charge for the day? Like which?
I
special?
charged Moody Blues.
Moody Blues. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why my AC is 19. But I am going to slash with my rapier. No, I'm not, because that's a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
So you get
Gosh,
and
darn
miss
it.
him.
That's a shame.
All right.
Then I'm going to bonus action healing word you.
Yes!
It's not gonna.
Hey, you! Help! Get better.
Don't die. That's not as bad as the first one. That is 8. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, so
All right.
so you hear Lyran's
Yeah.
wonderful voice go, Fabian, or like that. He's like, he basically goes, get better, or,
Don't die.
don't die. Yeah, and
Music to my ears.
and your wounds just kind of go. Your wounds just kind of like form back, and the giant hole where he stabbed you once is like it's a little less red.
Sweet. I'm not as much of a cripple now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right, bad guys. Woo. All right, Harambe.
Oh my god! I swear to God, that dude is.
Take can he survive 10?
I think so.
Okay, well, he
no, I'm
took
sorry.
16.
He has 3. Yeah.
Okay, Harambe's down.
Man, poor monkey.
I forgot that I
Bringing
barely.
him back to life.
Kalika, you're attacked and missed.
Good.
All right, and then Vazra, what's your AC?
Relatively high, 18.
Okay, not high enough.
That's a darn shame.
You take not much damage. You take 4 from an
Good,
arrow,
because I'm a squish fiend and I can't handle it.
and then
should stay
the
together,
dude at
except
you,
for the-
Laren, disappears.
Yep.
All right, so Kalika, he hates this.
Harambe would have had a turn.
What health have you at?
Dang it.
Well, I'm looking about. Let's just say I'd be bloodied if we were going by 4th edition rules.
She does not know what that is.
About half health.
Yeah, he looks
So
rough,
not
but still in it.
Not
he's
great.
okay.
All right, I'm going to run towards Hobgoblin Dude and meet him. That's my movement.
Cool.
Yep. And
There.
then I'm
Wait,
going...
what was your movement? You're right here.
Yeah, so that's plenty.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh,
Could
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's run behind him.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
then you can't lay on me.
I really like
can't
DMs
wait.
should
You
root
can't
for
lay on
their
hands,
players. Try
I
to
can't
kill
lay
them within the
Yeah,
story,
you
but
can't. Sorry.
Damn.
Same.
What a shame.
Try to
Such
kill
a shame.
them.
I'm gonna hit
What?
the dude.
No,
So what are you
said
trying to do?
You should be rooting.
Oh,
for
we
the
were just
players, but
talking
try to
about
kill
me
them.
laying him, so.
Oh, laying on hands? Because you
Yeah,
can lay on hands
the flank might
in
be
the
better.
move. You can do your bonus action as you're moving. So you can go by, lay on hands, common, and then keep moving. You
I have a
can do
question.
a bonus, huh?
Does she flank with?
I'm glad.
Roulette doesn't count.
Okay, roulette doesn't count.
I don't even think roulette even
So
gets
do you want to
advantage,
lay on hands
It
as you
does
go
not.
through?
which is a shame.
Yeah, let me do that and give
Okay.
you 10.
So as she runs by, you feel Kalika's hand like press against your arm, and like you feel healing come into your
I thought he said that.
No, that's an
Okay.
action.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you.
and then you get behind them.
Cool.
You ready?
That's
All
okay.
right. So
Still works.
now we are at common.
Well, I'm gonna
How
take
convenient.
I'm gonna take advantage of this fight. I'm gonna wink at you. Like,
You're gonna take
yeah.
advantage.
I'm gonna take advantage of this situation. Thank you. Gross. So 15 and maybe a crit. Cross fingers. That is a crit.
Hey!
All right.
So 15 missed. The crit.
Well,
not.
no,
It's 15 plus stuff.
Yeah, 15 before. Anyway, but 20, nat, yay. 1d8. That's 2 multiplied 4, 12 before. An additional 2 radiant damage.
So
radiant damage was
14
double.
total.
Everything is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all dice is doubled.
Yeah, it's not just. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
all
how
dice
that
is
works.
always double on
Alright.
crits.
So that'd be a total of 16.
That's why
of it
Paladin's
being
critting
a
is
paladin.
really good. Is because all of the bonus damage is also doubled.
Okay, so all the dice is down, is doubled, except for sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, sneak attack is still doubled too.
You crack him with the mace.
And then critting on a smite.
Sweet.
Critting on a smite
Hearing
sneak
of that?
attack.
Yeah, I remember that.
Marithian.
Man.
It's my fetish.
To the dice gods.
What is them?
He wants to run back
He
to
burned
this
it.
monkey.
No, honestly, at this point, I'm probably going to leave Harambe be.
The
'cause I-
die?
Well, not
save
necessarily. He does the rolls and everything, so he
yeah.
might still live.
Just a possible.
And they also are probably not
that's
going to
really
keep
good.
shooting the already down monkey. If I keep wasting like spell slots healing them, and then, but anyway, yeah, we're probably going to go ahead and go bear here.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception, okay.
With his snaws.
Oh, elf dude's right by
Like
you.
12.
Oh yeah.
12. Okay. Yeah.
Nothing's important.
Yeah. Okay.
Becoming a bear.
Oh yeah. Once again, as Narithian's running, he
How many
just
times did we do that?
like in mid stride, like turns into a bear. Are you moving at all?
Yeah, I was probably honestly gonna move like. Originally, I was going to move towards the guy that turned invisible on Laren, but I'm probably going to go towards this general chaos for 40 feet.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
I'm very
Swedish
very
meatballs.
All right.
Sweeter.
So,
Balls.
the hobgoblin in front of you goes, that was a mistake.
I'm just grinning.
And then he
at him.
misses again.
I'm just grinning at
I
him.
hope so.
And he misses.
Just bashing his
Can we
fucking
all just enjoy the irony
And,
that it's
yeah.
Russ's shirt right now in this situation?
Yeah.
All right. And now it is Vazra's turn.
Hot.
Yeah, it is hot down here a little bit.
Nobody will believe you.
I'm going to
Video.
cast Cure Wounds on Fabian.
Yeah. That's the shit. I will survive. That's that good shit.
And I will attack the human with Roulette.
Okay.
Noise.
22
Yeah, yeah.
something. It's 20 something.
Yeah.
Wheat.
Maybe.
Hot damn, that's 12 points force damage.
Ooh.
I thought it was 2d8.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
1d8.
he looks
2d8 at the higher level.
rough.
It
Sweet.
is a darn shame I haven't been murdering the fuck out of him.
How much did the cure winds do?
Oh, did I not roll for
You did.
Right.
Yeah, I got the damage up first. That's unfortunate. It is a
She didn't
shame.
care about that.
That
She's like,
sucks. That's 5 points of healing.
Still.
Making it out
First
there.
level healing bird healed more than your first level.
Moving on
cure.
Well,
up.
that's what happens when you roll one on a
East
d8.
Yeah, yeah. That's so unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
Okay.
And,
Be a better
go. I am the utility.
At me.
Wait, where was it?
Skill bitch.
this is stupid.
I'm gonna chill behind common.
Oh, hey, Biz.
Okay, so the cleric goes, touches himself and heals himself. And then he creates a spiritual weapon
Of course he does.
behind you.
Hey, cleric fun.
It looks like a pillar.
Just gonna follow me.
Its attack is whack.
It's just a giant hand.
All right.
It's gonna be the Monty Python foot.
Right.
Yeah, misses. So it is now Fabian's turn.
He can attack me with that spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled.
All right, so
It's not going good for these guys.
What's it look like though? I'm curious.
So
fist.
it looks like a cat of nine tails like whip. But each of the heads is like a Celiel's face, like the grin being pulled back by
God.
hooks, and it like bites at it like.
Damn. Okay.
Aesthetic.
It's intense.
my turn.
That is
Yeah,
very intense.
Fabian, you're all alone.
More intense.
Feeling better. You're feeling better.
5, 10,
just a flash wound.
15, 20, 25, 30. Just getting out of the way of some shit. Alright. And I'm actually going to fire at that warlock that fired at me.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
going to fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
That's your dominance.
That's just all.
Showing who's really on
It's
top.
like Iron Man and War Machine.
One is a nat 20, and the
Nice.
other one was, well, adjusted 20.
I think that might hit.
Yeah, both of those definitely hit.
So roll the crit first.
All my life.
Oh, which one's the?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I said roll the crit first, and you
Don't
said I
you
will.
tell me what to do!
I said roll
I
the
live
crit.
my life!
I said roll the crit first. You said I will, and then you rolled both of the dice.
I
at
live
the
my
same
life.
time.
Alright, so that was, so that's 7, so 14.
14. Okay.
And then the other one is another 6 damage.
20 damage. All my life.
Oh
Okay.
boy, that's a big piece of damn.
Yeah, so
Dang,
Oh, good shit.
there. You're gonna feel it in the morning, ain't you?
so yeah. So
Oh.
once again, like
the best that I've ever heard.
the
Disturbing.
purple energy pulses from your hand, and you're like, you just throw them both at the same time, and he's like, or she actually. So, and
We can
she's
tell.
like, yeah, you can tell.
Rude.
You never know. I'm gender blind. It's fine.
I'm blind.
All right, this blue tiefling gets nailed by two.
I don't see race. I don't see gender. I'm actually just blind.
What's Tracy?
Actually, I don't.
AC
see anything.
is 15.
I need you to roll me a con save.
Oh no.
Again, just looks like a black 12-year-old boy to me.
Oh, that's my
Wait,
worst
Phasma's
fucking
pale's
one.
good.
No, it's
Okay.
Megan.
That's 17.
17?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
some color five.
So you take 16 damage.
Fuck!
And
This is as much color
you
as
feel
I can
like poison kind of come into your body, but
shit.
but it
It's the
doesn't it doesn't like affect
It
you.
doesn't take hold.
Yeah, and behind you go, you
What a
can't
piece
run
of
away
shit.
from me.
Oh,
Yeah, what a
fuck that guy right in the butt.
And then the
Don't.
tiefling shoots
do
at
that.
you as well
He did.
and hits.
Why?
Double T.
Why?
Thanks for soaking all the damage to this game.
The tank.
9 damage.
The tank Fabian.
So yeah.
Oh no.
So you, Vass, see Fabian fall with this guy behind him, like stabbing him in the back, and then an Elder's Blast, like, and you just see like the life kind of start to go out of his eyes, and he falls to the ground.
That's a big oof.
All right, so back at the top of the round, Laren.
Okay.
I have a strange feeling. Did I go?
Do you want me?
I don't remember.
I don't know if you saw it.
You go after Laren and
No.
after the bad guys.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Did I see Fabian fall?
You did.
Okay.
I can fix him.
Okay.
You got this, guys.
Just repair him. He'll
I
be
feel like Caliana.
I'm going to cast a thunder wave
Oh, okay.
at a
What's the DC?
at a second level. So the DC is 16.
Okay. All right.
Cocked. Hella cocked.
The cocktist.
All right. 14 points of thunder damage.
Okay. You hear, "Ah!" and you see like dust go poof, right here.
Is he dead?
He's not dead. He's prone, but he's not invisible anymore either.
Neat. I'm going to
Why?
move over to him.
Did you also factor in that he flies like 10 feet or whatever?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
what that
he
was.
was right here. All right. So it is now the bad guy's turn.
And we all just heard a really loud thunder.
This guy stands up
Like 300 feet.
and he turns invisible. This
Coward.
Yeah.
Bazra. AC?
18.
5.
Little by little, inch by inch.
Kaliana. AC?
Kalika's AC
Kalika.
is 17.
So 7 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And then Nerithian. 11 for your bear, right? Okay.
We need to build him bear armor.
For real.
You'd have to put it on
12
for some
damage
shit.
from 2 arrows.
So,
It doesn't work.
to like 12 damage each or total?
No, just total. 2 arrows, like. All right, now back to Kalika.
Sweet. I'm gonna go hit that hobgoblin dude. Or try to.
You have advantage, so
It
you
would be
roll
so
twice.
funny if he doesn't get to do anything this whole
I would
game.
left.
Oh, that was 2 5s in a row.
What is with, like,
So,
that's frustrating.
So I-
miss.
Frustrating what?
All right.
Man, that's wild.
With advantage,
Okay.
2 5s.
That's like.
That's unfortunate.
That's like supernaturally bad luck.
Common.
Common.
Yeah,
You want to
Dice
move?
gods hate you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really.
So I,
okay.
I imagine the dwarf still
Every
looks
tiefling
good.
has their
Right?
day.
The dwarf still has a lot of health points in him.
So there's no dwarf. You mean
I'm sorry, the hobgoblin.
The hobgoblin.
Sorry.
The hobgoblin looks healthy. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look like great healthy.
Yeah,
You
and our
know, like,
paladin friend
smoked
here-
a little bit.
He looks more hurt. Our paladin boy here.
So the cleric
Oh, God damn
is near death's door. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna attack him
Darn, I wanna
because one fighter off the field is better. Anyway, motherfucker, 10.
Swing past him. The cleric's
on that
like
cloak if
actively
you can.
scared for his life, and then he's like, he's like,
Yeah.
Ethrog, finish this. All right. Is that your action? And
That's it.
Damn close.
Rithian, your go.
Oh, I should have. Hindsight 2020.
20, 25.
You can
See, that's
attack.
the thing, is I always feel like I don't do the correct thing.
Yeah.
Alright, claw time. Shit. Yeah, that claw misses with a 9. 15 for the bite.
Yeah.
Hit. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Alright. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Sweet.
Quit biting me, bear. Okay. All right. So Hobgoblin's turn.
Miss.
He hits.
Fine, he can hit me once.
Gosh. All right. So.
He's been craving it.
Crave that menu.
So the same thing that happened with her when she hit, same thing happens with him. I need a con save, please.
Okay. With advantage, right? Since I'm raging? Is that right?
It's just strength.
It's just strength.
I'm going to tell you what damage is first. Base damage, and then I'll tell you what it is with smite. So
Oh,
base
yeah, it's just
damage-
right. Yeah. Okay.
Base damage is 9, so half
Yep.
that.
Uh,
5.
So
Not if
14.
and choose another drug.
Does that save? Not.
So yeah, so
okay.
5. You take 5 damage,
Oh, okay.
and then you take an additional 6 necrotic damage. I want you to put this aside. It
Okay.
cannot be healed.
Okay.
It'd be like that.
Okay. So.
And then
They say it down.
he smites you twice.
Okay.
It'd be like that.
15.
15 points of
Straight
radiant-
damage because you can't have it.
Wait.
It's radiant.
It's radiant.
Okay.
Unless you're immune.
No, I'm not immune to radiant.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hammer itself seems to scream as the mace seems to scream as it's coming at you, and then yet again from the ground instead of the sky, like with what Kalika did, from the ground like these spectral hands come up and start raking your flesh, and then yeah.
I'm still laughing at him. Just because I'm hoping it'll piss him off.
All right, pass. You're good.
It's Flesh's toy.
Dude.
Because I'm actually still doing okay.
We should do the lava combo.
Oh, you're tough, dude.
For
I would
taking
like
this
to
much damage,
remedy
I could take another one of those before I fell over.
Oh my god.
Heal 5 points of damage.
The magic
You're alive, that's what really
the
matters.
magic numeral.
Clearly, I am not meant to be a healer. 5,
Wait, who heals?
15. Yeah. I'm a stab
Yes.
cleric in the back with advantage because flanking.
Please. God. Do.
That's unfortunate.
Fuck.
That's not much better.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Oh my god.
What the
Sucks.
fuck?
Yeah, I am assuming that an 8 does not hit. That sucks.
So this time it turns into a spear,
Really annoying.
and he's ready for it. He,
Oh no, it was
Oh,
me
no,
doing
it
that. I was
was-
swinging
yeah.
myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually moved for it. I was
Okay.
engaging.
So yeah, so he bats it aside with his. He also has a mace.
Roulette.
All right, and you attacked with roulette as well.
No, I had to.
Oh, you
I
couldn't because you attacked yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so now
Do my
it
duty as a
is
cleric.
cleric's turn, and he'll heal himself again. All right. Yeah, so he touches himself again. Like the black energy fills up his wounds again.
Little bitch.
I'm gonna fuck him up next
All
time.
he's been doing is healing himself.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's working. It's wasting his heals that he could do for other people.
Yeah.
See the irony
All right.
that I'm
Fabian.
clericing a pure cleric.
Yeah, stand up from prayer. Yep, that's half
No
movement.
one's been fighting him.
All right.
That's fair.
You can do it.
All
I
right.
believe in you.
Ooh.
Cut him in half.
Triggers attacks
Maybe.
of opportunity.
If you want. No pressure.
Keep in mind that you have
Yes,
at least
well,
2
so he was
archers
trying
that
to
are
hit him
completely
too.
capable of hitting
Oh,
you,
absolutely, yeah.
no matter where you.
I'm basically just gonna go
Yeah.
over and over this match. So, all right. So I'm going to turn around and swing at him with my packed weapon twice. And my packed weapon's a longsword, but I don't have it written down. What's a longsword? Roll for
1d8 plus
damage.
strength.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna swing that twice. That is a 16 and a 12.
16 hit.
12
And so as you pull out your packed weapon, you didn't notice it before, but these like red runes like appear on the blade itself, and it's written in what appears to be infernal, and it says Nemes, and like you slice across them.
Oh shit! Dope.
I need to get a sword with my girlfriend's name runically inscribed in it.
That is
Oh,
the
man.
true.
Like oil staining. I knew, I knew a guy. I knew a
All
guy.
right, so
do
that
that
was
now.
7. 7 damage, and then I'm going
You're acting
to
like you
bonus
didn't do
action
that.
my crossbow.
Okay.
Hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, katana's
Love
good.
those.
He could do cool things.
And that is 19.
Can.
You can't. It's just not as cool.
So 7 and then
Claymore's
5.
5.
Yeah.
All
12.
right.
Does the hand crossbow not get the disadvantage for close range?
No, it does not.
That's bitching.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
All right. So
Can't put
you do that. He goes, little fight left in you, huh? And he attacks and he misses.
Success!
And the dude, the hobgoblin,
He tried.
shoots at Vaz.
Oh.
2 Eldritch Blasts. And,
You said the hobgoblin.
I mean, the
Yeah, I
tiefling.
got scared.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna
like-
straight up, like I'm like that might kill me.
Can you crit with an Eldritch Blast?
You can.
You can. in
Okay,
fact,
I missed with one. I crit with the other.
Good.
10.
Oh,
I'm looking less good.
All right.
bloodage.
Now,
Exactly. Actually.
Yeah, I know.
Laren.
That's- Fuck that guy. I'm so pissed off about that.
All this chaos is going on, and Larry's just over there like, what the
This is like
Dude.
the one fight that actually matters to me. Can you, since you have probably better reach, can you move me as close to him as possible?
30.
Yeah, just
Okay.
30. And then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
What's the DC?
16.
He fails.
Oh! That's awesome because that triggers your attacks of opportunity as he runs away from me.
Nice!
But he also takes 3d6. So let's math. Not great. That's 10. Okay. 10 points of psychic damage.
He holds his mind.
my thoughts.
My mind. Oh, no. Yeah, he holds his head. And he looks over at Laren, and then he goes, and starts like going back. He can't move yet. So
Oh no, he takes his reaction to move.
takes his reaction.
Yep, that's the only thing that happens.
So,
That attack triggers
You guys
attack of
trigger attack
opportunity.
of
do I get
opportunity.
2 because of packed weapon?
No, you only get this
I
one.
only get 1? Okay, cool. Fuck! 8.
Yeah.
He runs off screen.
Yeah.
Attempts were made.
Attempts were made. I mean, 10 psychic damage, it's nothing.
No, absolutely.
All right. So it is now their turn. Bad guys.
Oh wait, I actually wanted a bardic inspiration, Fabian. I forgot to.
Okay, you can. Go ahead.
Try better next time.
You feel inspired.
It's weirdly inspiring.
What a dick. Love that dick.
You gotta get that dick.
Say,
Laren.
Gotta have that dick.
Missed twice. Laren at you again, though. Yeah, hit
I
that
like
Tom.
dick. You like dick. Everybody likes dick.
We all scream for dick.
5 damage. Arrow.
I scream, you scream, we all scream.
for dick.
One attack with a sword. So this guy throws his bow over his shoulder and whips out a sword. He
Whips
hits
out
you
his
for
sword.
4. And then the other guy, oh my life, crits you. And then
Good dad, Joe.
17 on 10. 10, 11, 12, 13. Take 19 damage.
Okay,
Damn.
I'm just barely not a bear anymore and take 1 real damage.
Okay, so yeah, his bear form goes, and then
I literally
melee.
shot the bear out of me.
All right, so now it is Kalika's turn.
I'm gonna try to hit the hobgoblin again.
Yeah.
advantage.
Am I-
You flanking.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got advantage.
That's 2 4s in a row.
Don't roll
Oh
this.
my
Look.
life!
I
yes.
lied. That's not a good dice.
Here, take these. They're kind of loaded.
Can I just
Not gonna lie.
re-roll?
No.
That's it.
Play.
Common, you're good.
Oh my god.
Feels bad.
I'm gonna
but
kill
it's-
this cleric if it's the last thing I do. I'm making fun of the hobgoblin while I'm trying to actually
So
kill the
impressive.
guy.
I'm impressed
Yeah.
with myself. 2 5s.
You're kind of the.
You're just a fat, smellier version of a goblin.
Okay.
You get advantage because I'm flanking.
That's true. So that's a 19 total.
You hit.
That's a double insult
But,
because
let's find out if I
hobgoblins
crit.
hate goblins.
Okay, I do not crit.
Well, you did technically
I
crit.
sort of. Anyway, don't think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 radiant damage and 15 bludgeoning from my big old warhammer.
Nice.
Boom!
This guy is down for the count.
Caved in his temple.
I wonder if he's gonna
Just
run
like a
back
tiny little
at
radiant
you.
sparkle.
He's gonna run back at you and stab you again.
How long does it take for the?
It's 1 round.
It's 1 round.
Yeah, no, it just happens during that.
All right.
He has
so,
his reaction to flee, and then that's it.
Nerethian, you are now human again.
It's because he takes a shit ton of damage.
All right.
Or
So,
not human.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're not human again.
You're humanoid
You're
again.
barely not human. I apologize.
What the fuck was that noise, Russ?
Have you been practicing your Mr. Krabs impression?
I'm like, hey,
all right.
God, that
hey,
actually-
oil. Like Popeye.
All right.
I wonder if CGI movie
So
could come
rapier
out.
time. So just
But
like
no, they made the emoji
Yeah.
instead.
So with the same
It's all
motion, you
good.
flip the bow over your shoulder and pull out your rapier. It's
have at thee. Like, 13.
miss. Yeah, miss him. All
All
right,
right. As a bonus action, I'm
you turn into a bear again.
No, I would, but I
it's only
had
attack.
that was my second wild shape.
Okay, you're done.
No more bear for this battle, unfortunately. I'll bonus action. Healing turd on you.
Nerethian looks over and goes, yeah, it's
let me
kind of the
see.
same thing. Stop dying! Like everyone's like basically telling you how bad you are at life.
Hell,
5.
Yes,
Which seems to be the number that you can only be healed by.
that is it. There's a cat.
Absolute ceiling, yeah.
All right, so hobgoblin time.
No.
I'm gonna get
He's gonna
you.
heal his buddy.
That sounds like a really shitty buddy cop
Actually,
movie.
yeah.
I turn to the hobgoblin and say, I'm gonna break your arm if you heal him.
Yeah, he
Broke my arm before.
he reaches
you dare.
down
Don't
you
and
dare.
actually he does it to himself.
Panlord does not support friendship.
That's worse. That's worse. I'm gonna make it worse for you now.
Break both your arms.
You didn't let me say what I would do if you healed yourself.
Yes.
And
Don't do it.
he misty steps.
Oh my god.
Or has like an ability that seems like Misty Step,
Okay.
at least.
Does he lose
Over
his spiritual
Hit you with
weapon?
advantage.
Does he lose his spiritual weapon?
No,
Okay.
he doesn't.
Okay. Wait, why'd you take- never mind.
All right.
Paladins don't naturally get Misty Step.
They don't naturally have it, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Okay.
You'll get Misty. You have Misty Step.
All right. Everyone's speculating, like, how did he do that?
Yeah. Why did he have to?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking, oh, that's mighty close to me.
All right, so Vazra, it's your turn. So the hobgoblin's there 1 second. He goes, his wounds heal, and then he just like sear mists.
Want a Sprite Canberry?
What is that?
Baja blasts away.
Have you not seen the Sprite
I
Cranberry
really
commercials?
have no idea what the hell that is.
They're really
really go
bad.
for
It's
a
not
lot.
anything worth watching.
Yes, Vazra gets stuck on her holy weapon.
Yeah, the struggle.
There's just a really bad Christmas commercial for.
So the shadows
Cranberry.
That's terrible.
It's really bad.
slink across the ground in front of the other guy.
And I will attack the warlock
Yeet.
with
I think this is.
the roulette.
Yeah. He's good.
Oh yeah, Fabian did damage to him.
16.
Yeah, you hit.
Oof.
I forgot about the warlock.
I did not.
That is 6 points of force damage.
Okay, still up.
And let me see here.
That's too many papers, guys.
Too many papers, guy.
I do not have that thing. I will cast Toll the Dead on the paladin.
Okay,
He makes a wisdom save.
Yeah.
he makes it.
They didn't get the cap.
Well, what was your DC just to make sure?
15.
Yeah, he makes it.
And what's going on with the cleric? Is he dead?
He's dying.
He is dying. Can I like step on him?
Curb stop.
So you can use an attack action.
Well, I've already used my action. I'm asking if I can step into his space and stand on him, like on his.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah, sure.
She can step over his body.
On his nards.
But on him?
Yeah. no, you
Okay,
can
yeah.
do it,
So you're standing on his body, but not really doing any damage. Or anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
it's just it's a power move.
It is a power move.
Yeah, Azra stands up. She's a little taller on his body.
So this is what it feels.
She's like Halo 2, like squatting, teabagging.
I kiss her in the forehead, like.
She starts
Yeah.
doing Fortnite
Little
dances.
gremlin dance.
All right.
People circuit.
Yeah, that's right.
We're
All right,
really
so
good at it.
Oh man.
now it is the cleric's turn
Excuse me,
to
I'm
see if
still
he
feeling
dies. Ooh, 1 death save for old Kenner.
So they're actually making proper death saves.
They have names?
They do have names.
That means
All
they
right.
Kill him.
So, Fabian.
Yeah. Alright, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
You still see him.
Yeah, that's why I'm shooting him.
Okay.
Alright, so that is like 22 and 17.
22 and 17?
Yeah.
They both hit.
They both hit?
Oh, my life. I forgot about the other guy.
Yes.
Poor Alonzo.
No, not poor Alonzo. He's a bitch.
Wait, no.
Alonzo
That's
done a lot of damage.
16 damage.
Also master.
Okay.
Specified test for your
Yeah.
action.
And I'm gonna move.
I mean,
Fuck that guy.
even then, he can
10,
use
15,
his
20,
offhand
25, 30. I'm moving right there.
Okay.
I see nothing wrong with this.
All right, so Alonzo
Runs
disappears.
Of course it does.
Yeah, Alonzo's gone.
Little
so-
bitch.
How is he still alive?
Disappears.
Oh, bitch boy.
His turn. He's going to Eldritch Blast twice at Vaz.
She is going to Eldritch Blast. It's a female.
She.
I might actually die.
She's a bitch. Oh shit.
10.
Nope.
I'm not looking great, guys.
2 Eldritch Blasts hit her. Alright. Alright, and that is now back to the top of the round
Sweet.
for
Sack.
my boy. AC Laren?
Oh, I thought I go before everyone.
You do normally, but... wait, actually, I'm sorry. You go before everyone. I forgot that he did his round. Okay. Yeah, he changed his initiative order. My bad. Laren, here you go.
Okay. I'm gonna move up close to the boy.
Foretold.
Bad boy.
Yeah. You should have stayed in the pit you climbed out of. And I'm going to.
Your father wants you, and he'll get you soon.
What? What?
I don't think a 10 hits.
What?
Yeah, you
There's a
miss.
lot going on there.
God damn
There
it.
is some stuff going on.
He says that.
We all hear that, right?
So Vaz hears it, Common hears it, and Fabian hears it.
Okay.
I am then going to Bardic Inspiration Common and go, hey, help me fight this big boy.
Okay, hang on.
Help!
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 I made a mistake. I'm bad at rolling attack rolls.
All right, hang on, just a second.
All right, so that is all that you're doing?
That's all I can do.
All right. Man, these archers are savage.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
Nerithian,
trying to fight them, but
take 4, and then he swings at you and misses you. You take 4 from an arrow from that guy.
okay.
And then Laren, AC again?
19.
Miss. And Fabian. Miss. Yeah. Okay.
You're taking 14 damage.
Kalika,
Taking 29.
My turn?
your turn.
Can I make it to the tiefling?
You should be.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep.
So I'm gonna move there.
Smack a bitch up.
And, yep, I'm gonna try to smack
bitch
her
up.
up, but
You
hope-
only get to roll 1 this time. 6 plus things. Your plus to hit is not awful.
it's +4.
Ooh.
Is it only +4? What's your strength?
Oh, that's a whole different. Sorry, it's really rough.
+3, +1. Oh yeah, it is only +4.
This is what
Yeah.
happens whenever you leave your character sheet at home.
But wait, it's +4 plus. What's your proficiency?
3.
3 should
So
be
it's plus seven
proficiency.
then.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
11.
Yeah, you miss. You know, par for the course,
no, it's
right?
13.
13.
All right, common.
Yeah. Either way, I'm still missing at 13.
I'm still pretty sure.
It's not great.
No,
It's not great,
No,
guys.
Vaz, you okay? You still good?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
All right, I will.
All right, you don't run from me.
Sorry if I broke anybody's
Do you want to
ears
move
out there.
slightly to the side so you have advantage?
That would be ideal. Sorry, excuse me. Let me reposition. All right, you don't run from me. Yep. All right, that's an 18 to hit. Before I'm gonna try for a crit. Okay. All right, cool. So 18 hits. Mm-hmm. I can't use Bardic Inspiration for damage because you're not Valor Bard, which is a shame. So 13 bludgeoning and some 6 radiant damage for Spice on top.
So 19 total.
Yes.
Ugh.
I want him.
You don't run from me.
All right.
I want him.
He healed himself quite a lot though, so he's the best one out of all of them. Ooh.
I want him.
Except for that one archer that has been touched.
Yeah, I know.
He's just like, this is the best gig ever.
The
All
archers are a lot more of a threat than
right,
they seem.
Nerithian, your go.
The
All
archers
right.
are plus A's.
Thing is, I'm.
I want to shoot.
going
It
to
sucks because I bared myself into melee range and I want to shoot stuff.
I was starting the round. I was going to teleport you up to the watchtower so you could just snipe people, but
Eesh. That
yeah.
would've
But
been
you
sweet,
were more
but-
useful as a bear,
Yeah, it was.
and I didn't. Yeah.
I guess. Crap.
And now I know
I really
you
want
can miss
to
these
fight with the
stuff,
bow because it gets one more plus to everything. But we'll rapier this guy in the mouth. Right in the mouth. Yeah, 17 plus 7.
No kidding. That's awesome.
Vengeance Paladins.
All of us can fucking teleport.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely taking Dimension Door as soon as possible.
11, 12 damage total.
Ooh. All right. He's still up, but he looks sad.
He's very depressed.
My favorites.
I stabbed him right in the feels.
All right, Laren.
Ow, my feels.
AC was 19.
Bleeding out of my feels.
All right, he barely misses you.
How much time is hemorrhaging?
Cusses.
Like I said, you should have ran while you had the chance.
Baz, your go.
I go. I'm gonna use bonus action to attack Warlock Bitch with Roulette.
All the other fiends.
You don't even know me.
20,
Actually, quite nice.
22.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
you hit.
because I get +10 whenever I make an attack.
Hot damn. 12 points force damage.
That's a spicy.
Okay, she's still up. She looks sad.
Alright, and then as my action, I want to slit the throat of the cleric underneath my feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Coup de grace.
yeah, she just goes, bleeds out.
Yes.
Damn.
You delete him off that map.
So it's just like an auto crit.
Yeah.
It says do this.
Holy shit.
He's not dead?
Huh?
He's not dead then?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's
Because he
dead.
failed a saving.
Oh, I didn't know he
He
failed.
dead.
Yeah, his soul goes and it's like hanging above his body.
Wait.
And he screams at you like scared.
This changes things.
That changes a lot.
All right.
Good. Put his soul on a
So
rock.
it is now Fabian's turn.
All of the thoughts.
Okay, so I'm going to fire at the warlock over in the corner there.
Okay. Poor Warlock. Oh man, this might.
That is a 17 and an 11.
17 hit.
Sweet. And that's 7 damage.
She's still up.
Fuck! Alright, and I'm gonna move 10, 15, 20.
Nice.
Paranoid now, man. Fucking keeps appearing behind me.
All right. So
Paranoid.
To do stuff now that.
Good.
No!
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm fine. So I have a question about Mumble's
He just
ability.
crit.
Does it hit
Does the extra D6 psychic damage happen to everyone I hit, or just the original person?
So everyone that you hit. Yeah, you can switch around. Take 20 damage from a sword that goes into your back. I need a con save, please.
That guy again.
That's all he does. Like, he sucks at everything
doing
else.
really well.
18.
Such a one trick.
18. All right. Yeah.
he's doing
You
it
start
well.
feeling like the
Hell yeah.
sickness kind of coming into your body, and then you just shake it off.
I ain't falling.
All right. He goes, I almost got him, Ethrog. All right. So back at the top, Laren.
I'm going to swing into Paladin, boy.
You can do it.
Advantage made it a crit.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me just quickly.
Go team.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. And I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspirations to also deal a D8 and a D6 to the other guy. So let me. This is the stuff that's hitting Ethrog. So that is
A lot.
a lot. So wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 to Ethrog.
He goes. "Ooh." So like part of so as Laren hits, he also goes like says something kind of with his voice, like you see his vocal cords kind of quaver, and then like a shout, like he shouts out, and this force of like his voice hits also with his attack.
And then, that's unfortunate. Then 4 damage to Alonzo.
Alonzo's gonna make it.
You literally would have killed
Like this
Alonzo
dude.
if you hit him with the other one.
This dude's gonna make it. All right. So, is that what you're doing? You done?
Canyon rings?
Bonus action, I'm going to...
Did you already do your bonus action? For,
No, that's just expending it during my attack. I'm going to bonus action to healing word myself.
please.
Oh, hell yeah, max. 9.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
so-
yep, that's my turn. I'm going to die now.
all right, now back to he's dead, and oh no, it's bad guys. I forgot where I was at. Yeah, they're gonna. So Nerithian, oh my life. Nerithian take 8, then miss, and then Fabian take crit and miss. Take 12. And common
Yeah.
take 7.
10?
7
Oh, 7. Sorry, what kind of damage?
from an arrow. So these are all the
so you
arrows
mean-
that are going out.
You mean 4
Oh, right.
damage?
4 damage.
Yeah.
All
I appreciate doing the math myself. I just want to double check.
right, so it's back to Kalika. So you see Fabian fall again.
And this fight's Callion.
Always gotta be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like almost don't want to try to attack Dan because this is going.
You got this.
There's gotta be a good roll in there somewhere tonight.
There has to be. I'm gonna change like rolling angles. Okay, so I'm gonna attack Tiefling over there.
Do it. That's
7.
14.
Yeah.
You hit.
Okay. 6, 7,
Not
7
bad.
plus
9, 10,
4.
11. Yeah, 4.
You can divine smite.
And then divine smite. And do I have
Divine smite.
necrotic damage? And I still have the thunder smite.
So you
You-
killed
that-
her with
or
your
the-
You also
extra
do have your
damage,
necrotic damage.
and then you're doing extra damage on top of
Cause
it.
fuck her.
So,
so she's dead, right?
well, she automatic like if you take a certain amount of your health,
Mm-hmm.
you take like I think it's like automatic death saves.
Or you
Tell
can
me how
straight
much
die, depending on who
damage you
is.
have. Tell me how much damage you're doing.
Alright, so quick, are you smiting?
And you
Yeah,
have thunder
divine
smite on
smite,
her.
and I had thunder smite.
So roll
Okay.
2 more d6s.
So holy fuck.
Hot.
10.
So
2 more d8s.
2 more d8s since you're smiting.
Tell me the full amount.
Whoa! Does she count as a fiend?
21 so far.
Oh, so 1 more d8
5,
because she counts as a
9.
fiend. What's the total on this?
Throw another bitch
That's
in
at
there.
30.
Yeah, you
right
get to
now.
roll one more
Okay.
because she's
So
considered
30
a fiend.
straight.
Yeah.
And
Is that 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
so 36.
36.
Wow.
Yay.
I want it clearly stated that there has never been as much overkill as what just happened.
I mean, I've been trying to hit
Yeah.
for a
The first time you
while.
hit, the first time you hit is.
So they're looking worried now. Common.
Wait, can I use my bonus action to lay hands on myself?
It's an action.
Okay.
Yeah, you can quaff a potion with a bonus action. Do you have a potion?
Probably not at this.
Nah, you had two. I was just being
And then I gave
facetious.
him one.
Bitch.
I just handed it to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
didn't
just
write it
handed it to you.
Oh.
You haven't used it yet.
I have
Common,
not.
you're up.
Thank you so much for reminding me. I was wondering. I couldn't remember if that happened or not. Anyway. Why'd you turn your back on me? You shouldn't have turned your back on me.
That was dropped.
Even though I rolled, that was dropped. It was dropped.
And you have
saw it.
advantage.
And I do have an advantage anyway, so I'm going to start at advantage. All right. It did.
Nick
slipped
just-
up.
I have no power
That was a
here.
19.
Nick just like.
Okay,
I swear to God, I'm not sure. Okay, but 19.
All right, you hit.
All right.
Ethereal.
Yeah, no, I watched it.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
saw.
she saw the dice go. I know. All right.
Yeah, no, you're fine,
So the
Nick. No,
tiefling
thanks.
Thanks,
soul
guys. Thanks, guys.
pops out of her body, and she like starts screaming like.
That's 10 bludgeoning to the back of his head, and 4 radiant.
All right, he's still up.
You want him, don't you?
I want him, but I also don't want to die.
Do you want me to murder him? I can probably murder him.
Quit whispering about killing him. He has feelings. All right, Nerithian. Dude, it's funny how the archers have done like the best. They've done most damage probably.
And almost all of it to me.
I'm not noticing. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Like, they literally shot bear out of me.
you.
Like, 30 points of bear health.
Which,
All right.
The odds are in my favor.
yeah, the odds are in your favor.
I'm going to rapier this guy again. Because I really don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
That is fair.
That is 16 plus 7.
Opportunity.
And he takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Okay, he is dead.
Sweet.
Noise.
Roulette to that other dude.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
So
Only 20
you just like
Guys,
use
we're
rapier.
doing better.
And I'm going to
20,
use a
just
bonus action to
one off.
healing word myself.
Okay, and do you move?
I am going to 3, 4, 5. So I'm back to 20, thank goodness. And then I'm going to move, honestly, probably...
There's the dude in the corner who's not been damaged.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
I could shoot him. I'm
enough.
probably going to just move over here behind Vass.
Okay,
Just kind of
right behind Vaz.
get
As she
get
stands
all
on
up
the
in all
corpse
this
of
stuff that's
The
happening.
dude she killed.
I'm hoping the archer will shoot you instead.
I have 9 health, man. We don't want him to
Oh
shoot me.
crap! I keep
This is actually a really
forgetting.
close one.
I keep meaning to heal you and fucking
All right,
forgetting.
I
Damn
need
it.
a con save.
I'm a terrible healer.
It's chill. I'm also a terrible
Nope,
healer.
3.
We can be terrible healers together.
Yeah, you fail. So you take 7 regular damage and then 4 necrotic damage. That 4 necrotic cannot be healed back. So
That is okay. That is. You said it was.
it's a total of 4 regular damage and then or 7 regular damage, 4 necrotic.
Okay.
So
Unhealable necrotic.
I'm alive. It really matters, and it's 4 that can't be healed.
4 that can't be healed, except by like an actual rest.
Yeah.
All right, and now let us go to Vazra.
Okay. Bonus action.
Eeny, meeny,
Move
miny,
roulette.
moe. Which one of my baddies will she go
20.
try to kill?
And I'm assuming he's within 60 feet. Make him make a wisdom save.
Noise.
Alonso?
Yes.
He's fabulous at wisdom saves. He did an 18.
Damn!
Oh.
Oh, he's actually good at
Fabulous.
it.
He does this.
Oh, no.
Fuck that guy, huh?
I'm gonna kill him now. No, it's personal.
You're allowed to.
All right, so is that everything you want to do?
Well, that's my bonus action and action. So.
All right, so Fabian.
2 failures.
2 Eldritch Blasts at...
No, that was a nat 1 on a death save.
Oh, 2 failures. Yeah.
Oh,
It's getting close. It's getting close.
Son, if we have a party member die in this fight,
Yeah, no.
let me tell you, son.
All right.
And I'm 1 level away from having Revivify.
Aaron's gonna blame himself if he dies.
You.
The future.
I need a
Live in
con
the
save.
moment.
3 again.
Okay.
No
I'm
problem.
gonna get my bad roll.
Not looking good.
10 damage.
Yep. I'm out.
So you took like 3 of just stab damage, and then like you feel yet again that toxin kind of go through your system, but this time you feel your heart seize, and you see Laren
Tip me over.
fall to the ground. What? All right. So it is now back to Laren, and then bad guys. Bad
Yeah,
I
guys.
don't like bad guys.
Miss Nerethian. Miss Common.
Yes.
Sweet God.
Thank you.
Hit Common.
It hit you.
So you take 5 damage from an arrow, which
3 damage.
yeah.
Yay!
All right. So it is now Kalika's turn.
I deflected it with.
Fabian's
a nipple.
down. Laren just fell down.
I can get them both next turn. I think.
I'm gonna heal at least one of them.
I have a plan. Common has a plan. You see the look in his eye. He has a
Can
plan.
I reach Hobgoblin,
Because
dude?
I can see it with my perception.
Right.
5,
Dumb.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can I hit him from there?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to.
He's looking desperate.
Cool.
Panlor.
That's unfortunate.
20! Okay.
So he's
I'm
gone
happy
no matter
to
what, I'm sure,
Okay.
because I know your base damage. But go ahead and roll, and we'll see if he really goes.
You save your last fight.
6. And then +4, so 10 on the first one.
Yeah,
You
he's
don't.
out.
You
Yeah,
don't have a
again.
thunderous smite.
But she
Yeah,
gets 2
no.
attacks in a round.
She does get 2 attacks. In a round.
Yeah.
But you would roll her attack.
Yeah, yeah. have to
So
roll
this
attack.
one, he falls down when you hit him with this attack,
Okay.
And then he fails a death save.
and he
when
fails a death save when you hit him with the next attack.
So you have advantage on this because he's prone.
So 12, 16.
You smack a bitch.
No, you don't need to roll damage.
Yeah, nah. You just hit him.
Yeah.
So he's.
Bitchin'.
You hit him and he's bleeding out.
Yay! All right, cool.
Okay. All right. So common.
Yay! Yeah. Yeah, after my own heart, Kalika. 1, 2. And I use. Okay, so Spring Eladrin has the ability to Misty Step somebody else. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basra!
Oh!
Yeah. He's
And then bonus action. So my full action is going to be murdering him.
okay. So like it went from I'm good to like oh my gosh like
Wait, what? Wait, are you?
Alonzo.
No,
Alonzo's
Alonzo.
Like, yeah.
Oh, Alonzo.
Yeah. He's.
So I did do the right thing. Yay! Alonzo?
We'll see.
I rolled a 10.
Miss.
Alonzo's fine.
Nerethian.
Stand still.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot Alonzo.
Yep.
It's fucking.
Love how he's the last one standing.
That's 15
Yeah.
plus 8.
That makes sense.
Oh, you hit.
Nice.
All right,
Oh, come on, Alonzo. You're gonna.
that is 7 plus 7,
false
8, 9,
today.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage total. Just,
Nice!
And an arrow goes through Alonzo's chest.
and
his
then
heart.
healing word on Fabian.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. I could have gotten
Or-
you. But
Well,
yeah.
but, well,
I mean,
desperate
4,
times.
5, 6.
We
I
do
finally
still
broke
have
the curse.
Nice.
Well, now you can bonus action. roulette.
Yeah.
No, I'll do you first.
Okay. All right. So Vazra.
My turn.
Well, death save for Hobgoblin, and he passes.
Which where are you in? That one.
Yeah.
And I'll step on him as I cast Cure Wounds on, or yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on there.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can roulette move. bonus
Oh, by the
action
way,
attack.
Harambe stabilized.
Okay, yeah.
totally forgot
we
about
hadn't
it.
been doing his.
Everybody
saves
forgot
yet.
about Harambe.
Yeah.
I didn't. I rolled it every time.
All
and he
right,
stabilized.
sweet.
Of health.
You're a good man, Russ. Never forget.
Or was it 3 fingers for the Mockingjay?
All right.
Roulette.
Roulette stabs a bitch.
Hopefully.
Roulette does not stab a bitch.
I didn't mean to ask, what kind of a bird is roulette?
What?
It's like a bird, right?
Nerethian. I need.
I don't know,
Oh wait,
honestly.
so what'd you roll?
I was
What'd you roll?
3.
I rolled a 2 and
Okay,
a 7.
gotcha.
It was low.
So that's Vazra and Fabian. You are healed now.
Yes.
You may stand up.
Yes.
And
The real Fabian.
and what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast that guy.
Okay.
That is 19 plus 6 and then 9, so only one of them hits.
I want to do something good that I can't.
Struggle.
And that is
just gonna
5 damage.
Aha!
So sad.
Yeah, I know that's.
Okay,
why I'm
yeah.
doing it.
He doesn't look rough at all. All right, so that is Fabian. That guy did death save. He fails. Back at the top for Laren.
I stand up.
Yay!
And I'm going to stab the shit out of the hobgoblin.
If you weren't going to, I would.
Dead.
Yee.
All right, so
He's dad.
it is anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so I need a wisdom save from you.
Wisdom, all right.
Oh
Whoa.
no.
Oh no.
5.
So you see Nerithian and Fabian. You look over and you see Nerithian's eyes like open and they're pale just like all of the others. And then you see him look over at you and smile wickedly. All right. Vazra missed.
Thank the gods.
Kalika missed.
sweet.
Common crit.
It miss crit.
So
Damn,
6,
this isn't
7, 8,
going.
9.
Pretty much.
9
I feel like that's almost
damage.
something to go
So
for.
then you have it.
Okay,
You know,
so
Chris, I look
5.
up here
Yeah.
and saying,
Yay.
All right.
Okay. I'm actually still not bad. I mean, I'm worse than good.
So I need Kalika. Give me a perception check.
That's 18, and then
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
So you notice that Nerithian's eyes have changed to look like the rest of the ceiling.
It do. It so do.
I am going to move towards him. And is there a way I can like knock him out without killing him?
Yeah, you can do
yeah.
subdual damage.
You also
So-
make 2 attacks, so you can roll twice on your d20.
All right.
Or, yeah.
So that's an 12 for the first one,
May I see your sheet?
and that's,
that's a
natural 20
nat-
for the second.
Crit non-lethal? Can you do that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to
Sweet.
say I could just
Fuck his knees.
follow whatever
Fuck up
commands
his
you
knees.
give me or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at your spells that you have
Fuck with
left.
his
Okay.
Also,
You have a healing left?
I do believe.
Yeah, I think I have 3,
It's
2 or 3
Healing words?
slots.
Or like cure light
yeah,
wounds?
you're right.
Yeah.
Never
Either
mind.
6
one.
slots.
Cure, yeah, same
36,
slots.
you're right.
Cure wounds and healing word.
Healing word, what's the range on that?
60 feet.
30.
6.
So
So
12
She
plus
says 60.
12 plus 4, so it's 14.
Oh my bad, I
Or
misunderstood.
16.
Sorry about that.
So 16.
16 damage.
He's still up.
Damn
It's pretty
it.
rough though.
This is just a vessel.
Yike.
All right. Now, Common. I need a perception check.
Sure.
I'm not
Okay.
going to notice. Ow.
Be the one that
16.
fails it.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
you also look over and you notice Kalika running over to Nerithian, and she strikes him, and then Nerithian's like,
He looks like some of the other folks.
yeah, his whole demeanor changed.
Okay. All the same, I'm going to take one of my hand axes. I'm going to put it through this fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. I'm going to just move within optimal range. 5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry, 5, 10. Is that close? Is that close?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Hand axe. Yep. That's a. Come on, brain. 13.
13? Okay. You miss.
Fuck.
All right, so Nerithian.
All right.
You cast Healing Word on him.
Oh, fuck that guy. Dude. Are you gonna roll it or me?
Alonzo, come back to me.
He rolled it.
Yeah.
Your roll's probably better than a
Didn't work
1.
hard enough.
And it's
going
plus
to.
2 for my wisdom.
All right. So he's. All right, and then
both harder.
yeah,
I
he.
thought Hobgoblin was gone.
Hobgoblin is gone.
I've got the stunning rings.
Yeah, he is absolutely done.
Now Vazra.
Can I go?
Yeah, you automatically notice him. Like with your passive, you're just like, what up?
Let me reach up one.
The fuck?
I'm gonna just move over. Which square are you in? It doesn't matter. I can
He's
do either way.
right
Yeah.
here.
Okay, so I'll move right there. I'm gonna aim for his knees.
Okay, so non.
fucking
Yeah.
Okay, so the shadows like creep over again, and a scimitar comes out of the shadows, and then it turns blunt edge side.
Damn! That's not enough to hit you, I don't believe. That's
16
fine.
AC, yeah.
I still have an action. I'm gonna smack a bitch. Smack Alonzo.
Okay.
And I get advantage from flanking and prone, so
Yeah, just flank.
extra super murder.
So yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah, I get advantage.
It's my favorite sort of murder.
That's dropped.
Yeah, super dropped.
God.
I cannot roll above a 10, apparently.
Sweet, you miss.
Well, no, no, it is exactly a 10.
You miss.
That is frustrating.
All right, so Fabian.
I'm gonna stab a bitch.
Non-lethal.
Everybody touches me, I'm dead.
Can you do non-lethal Eldritch Blast?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
I don't. Yeah.
like
easier.
fireball and stuff you can't do.
It's
with
necrotic
non-lethal.
damage.
All right, so
It's
I'm
force
gonna
damage.
go over
Oh.
to.
You can do
I
crossbow.
would bless someone in the foot. I don't think they would die.
I'm gonna go over to Nerithian. Move over to Nerithian, flanking.
Hey, bud.
And non-lethal, of course. And I'm going
course.
Sorry
to
about
packed weapon, double smack, and then crossbow. So
Okay, roll your
Wow.
attacks. It's 18 16, so let me know.
that
Overwhelmingly.
is a
Like, I'm impressed that he's even capable to non-lethal that.
one of them was a 16 right on the dot.
So what I'll do is I do it like he hits you. Like he's like
Gotcha.
looking to see if you're
And
following it.
my
That's
minimum
all.
damage is 4. So
Oh, yeah, that's all I have
and
left,
that was
bro.
6.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, so Fabian goes around behind you and goes with his sword like
Nice.
Nerithian.
Just
Crumple
as
his
fast.
Still use your bonus action to attack one of them.
Oh yeah, and I'll also want to use my bonus action to fire my crossbow.
Choose the form of your destroyer.
Any of those elven dudes.
I mean,
honestly,
what's the
we haven't
range
done
on a
much
hand
to-
crossbow?
I think it's 60, 30 or 60.
I think it's 60.
30 or 120.
Oh,
30.
yeah,
right.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
down.
go up to 30, and then anything past that is with disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh wait, no, you have sharpshooter,
Yeah,
so you have
sharpshooter.
up to 120.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, you
so
said
yeah,
you
I'm
had-
gonna shoot at that guy that's in the actually yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that guy in the corner there.
Yeah.
Finally.
That didn't hit. That's like a 9.
Okay, miss.
The invincible archer.
This is great. All right, so
No, but for how shambly our rules have been, like, we're still doing alright, guys.
We're trucking.
Oh, freaking hell.
Fuck that guy.
If he looks-
Laren.
Wait, he's a what? I thought he was.
No, he just got healed.
Yeah.
You got healing word by Nerithian. Thanks, Nerithian.
Hobgoblin is totally dead, right?
That's frustrating.
like, he can't come back, or is he...
Yeah, he's dead. He's
We're
can we-
pretty sure he's
yeah.
dead.
Can we
He got
remove
stabbed once.
him?
Oh yeah, he's off. He's,
Okay,
he's dead.
alright.
His soul's hanging
A
over his
little bit
body.
stressed.
The tiefling soul's hanging over her body.
Oh, okay.
The cleric's soul's hanging over his body.
Okay. It's just.
Are they
that
just
good.
watching?
They're just like
They're
screaming
conscious?
silently,
Oh, okay.
like you can't hear what they're saying. They're looking at each other and looking at you
Yeah.
guys like imploring the heavens.
Wow.
All right, so Laren, yeah.
Yeah. I want to.
You can do it.
Cast Shatter centered around here. So it would be perfectly in range to not hit Vazra or Common.
Okay. What's the DC?
DC 16.
Pass.
Okay. Still takes damage in. That was 8 halved to 4.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. So. All right. So back to the bad guys.
He was not there.
Laren. You get hit with. Actually, you don't get hit. You get missed both times. That guy's gonna shoot a comet because he's raging at him, and he misses. The other dude's gonna shoot at Vaz, and hits with 1 for 6.
Okay. Okay. It's cool.
All right, so now it is Kalika's turn. Do you want to stab Narethian in the throat?
This is awesome.
Yeah, just kill him entirely.
Might as well. He's a threat.
He's a liability.
What are you? You're a 9.
You failed us.
I am going to move towards Elven dude over there,
Bitch.
Just fucking.
and I'm must smack him.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit.
15, you hit.
1 hit.
Fuck
roll
yeah.
the
Cool.
damage.
And I'm gonna divine smite him while I'm at it. So 6, 7, 8, 12.
And you're marking these off, right? The smites.
Yeah, you have limited amounts of them.
I have 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't divine smite.
Yeah. So I
I've
think you've
used
done
3.
3.
But you also
Yeah.
get a second attack.
Yeah.
So 12 the first one.
12 first.
Yeah,
Oh.
You have to see if you hit.
separate attacks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'll do the 12.
12. Exactly.
I miss with that
Okay.
one. Now you hit with the first one. You did 12 damage with
Yeah.
the first one. Okay. Yeah, he's still up. He's looking bad.
What the hell?
All right. So common.
I'm gonna finish what I started.
That's how everyone gets up when they.
Great.
I'm sure.
17
if you
hit.
See the board.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but
you
it's
hit.
not just. It's everyone.
Okay. So, what did I stand up? So,
Segment.
thank you. 14 bludgeoning.
14. Okay.
And 5 radiant.
Yeah. Huh. He's dead.
Yeah! Boosh!
Because he almost died like
Actually-
a long time ago. Whenever.
I'm gonna take. So I think
Laren-
that was 4 there, so I would have 2 back.
Okay.
So I'm heading back to
Yeah, so Common runs over,
Yeah.
smack, and then starts running back the other way.
I always see where that last one went.
All right,
Say-
so Narethian
Bloody
is unconscious. And Vaz.
Can I hear footsteps anywhere after the dude disappeared?
Not with your passive.
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, roll for it.
Don't know if I have to roll harder than 15 to beat my passive. 24.
Wow.
He's a sneaky fucker.
It's the only thing he does.
I'm gonna
Like, he has to be good at one thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna attack with roulette on.
But he
that
couldn't
one.
basket weave underwater. Well,
I can.
yeah, you can actually.
That's a 24 to hit. That.
yeah, you hit. Oh my gosh.
Smack a bitch.
Poor dude.
Whoa.
6 points of force damage.
He's dead.
What?
Yay.
Oh, that guy.
And now this guy who's never been touched.
He shoots Harambe again.
Where is he?
Stupid monkey.
He's within 60 feet. Gonna move next to Laren.
Needless animal slaughter.
And has he been hurt yet?
He has not been
Not at
touched.
all. Not even touched.
No point in me casting Totally Dead. It doesn't do that much. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Cool.
Watch yourself.
Okay, so that was
Who's gonna
Vaz.
run?
Fabian.
I'm gonna fire at that dude in the corner, Mr. Untouched.
2 purplish blasts.
That's a 19 and a 17.
Hit.
Oh, no.
This guy like literally has been smooth sailing, but this might be bad.
So that is that's 12
That's bad. I can't
and
see it.
another 9, so 21 damage.
Oh my life.
Either
Okay.
bad or he
Yeah, he looks rough, but he's still up.
That's a good first hit.
All right, Fabian. So Laren, actually the other guy. Okay. All right, now Laren.
Yeah, you said Laren.
I'm gonna cast Cure Winds on Vazra. 9.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Vazra.
Okay.
You shall live.
7. So
Nice.
16.
All
And
right.
that's my
I'm
turn.
gonna die. He's near you.
So you see the guy with the bow.
coming over.
He closes his eyes and he smiles real big and he goes. He's kind of looking around. He looks over at Nerethian. He aims his bow.
What?
2. Oh,
You're out.
dead.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, wait. You didn't fail a death save before, right?
Oh no! So it's 2 automatic hits. So yeah, you have 2 death saves.
Okay.
He's prone. They have disadvantage on the attacks.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. So he's got 1 death save left.
He has 1 death save left. 2 arrows in
Okay.
him.
And it's his turn before it's our turn.
You won't either.
Rude.
I'm such a precious treasure.
All right. So back to Kalika. So you see 2 arrows go into Nerethian. He goes a little bit of blood.
Yeah. It's getting a little Boromir in here.
Pool. Your touch pool.
Well, if she couldn't divine smite last time, then she has no more spells left.
Yeah, I have
No,
no.
no.
Divine
Like lay on
Yeah,
hands.
lay on
Yeah,
hands
is
is
different.
is
Did you
different.
use
Is
all
that
the
it?
way?
No, I've only used it once.
She only used 10.
on
She
you.
has-
Yeah,
she
you
has
have,
more.
hand
you, have,
bringing
you have
back.
some good touch left.
Yeah, so I'll lay on hands.
You have to-
Nerethian.
So 5, 10,
That's
15, 20.
Yeah, and I have.
How many
He grabs the
do you have
arrows and
to
pulls
them?
them out.
I have 15.
Yeah.
I put all 15 or.
You can
Even 1 is okay.
Yeah,
You
that'll
just-
bring him
I'm
back.
gonna give you 5.
You're at 5 HP, not dying.
Paladin.
Yeah,
Here, can I?
yeah. You ripped
Yeah.
out all of his arrows.
That's 2 people
Like a
with 2
porcupine.
deaths with 2 failed death saves today.
Yeah. So
Brutal.
common.
Like that.
I saw that happen. That needless cruelty. I take out my hand axe. I can't throw it as a bonus action. But I'm just gonna make a mad dash and lose my rage anyway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45,
this all
40,
for?
45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, it's just sprinting.
okay.
And I don't have a rage anymore, but
Okay.
that's where I am.
Sprinting. Looks over at you. All right, Nerethian, you are up now. And yourself.
Oh, yay!
All right, I'm going to stand up.
That's much better
For
than
now.
it could have been.
I'm gonna stand up if somebody can. I'm too
Yep.
lazy and can't stand
I got you.
apparently.
I got you, bro.
Sweet.
Oh shit,
And
he's
I'm
just
going
gonna
to
get possessed.
immediately shoot that dude in the face
Yeah.
that shot me. Nat 20.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, you roll me your damage. Double dice, everything.
That is a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
He is a
11, 12,
humanoid.
13 times 2 or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's a humanoid.
Oh, the dice is
26.
double, not the plus.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
So
Sweet.
what was it?
No,
It was a
six
6,
times
so
two.
12. That was 12.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
12
And then-
before your modifiers.
Yeah. The arrow, like the guy's smiling, and he starts to laugh as the arrow comes, and he just drops his bow and raises his hands.
How very unsettling.
I like skid to
And
a
then I'll-
stop
I'll
right
use
before I'm
my-
like, oh, that's kind of
I'll use
And
my
that-
last healing word on myself real quick just from
Is initiative.
I'm gonna start
3,
looking
4,
around
5.
for any
Souls floating over bodies.
I
I'm going to immediately go to the hobgoblin.
I'll get you next. Okay, so you over to the hobgoblin.
trail of blood, any footprints, any indicators of where.
Roll me a
that-
check.
What kind of check?
Where did
Perception
Alfonso
check.
go?
That's the thing. Where did Alfonso go?
19.
No.
Can I
I'm
saw him
gonna-
disappear. Can I also make a perception?
Sure.
Ooh.
No, it's not enough. It's 12.
I'm gonna
I can't-
fire an Eldritch Blast up into the sky just to see if the shield thing is still
Yeah.
there.
And where it normally stops, it keeps going.
Yeah.
I am going to pull my knife out of my pocket. I'm going to cut the necklace off of the hobgoblin, and I'm just going to keep stabbing him over and over and over again.
So
Can't use
Nerethian's
the
walking up at this like point.
I was going to try to put the hobgoblin's soul in the stone.
No,
Okay, so-
no, he is not allowed to be in this one.
The stone I was holding for my
That's all right.
Oh.
I immediately go right over to the other guys that are around, and
So you don't know how
Take-
to do that. You
Okay.
have to attune first. You know that it's plausible.
Yeah, he basically just goes over there and is like, how does this work?
I
Short
took
rest would allow you to
I take every stone off of the quad.
I'll look for anything else that they have on them. Any other indicators?
Yeah.
I'll leave Lair into his butchering.
All right. So other than the hobgoblin that's being butchered, so the hobgoblin has black half plate. He has a ring on his finger that has like runes on it,
take
and
the
then he
ring.
has that mace with the skull on it. It's kind of hard for you to
has a
take the ring
mace
while you
with the
stab him.
skull.
Oh, my bad. I'll mage hand it off.
Actually, skull's much more my speed. You want a radiant hammer?
Sure.
It was given to me by an angel. Makes sense.
All right.
Sounds good.
Wait, so what?
Let me see what it does before you touch
Okay.
it.
Well, yeah, I'll let. Yeah. So,
Here,
no, I
gather
don't mean to. I don't mean to ungift a thing. But
Let's gather everything up and let me make sure that they're not cursed before we actually put them on. Yes.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, you get the stone from the hobgoblin there, and you have that now. You collect all the other stones. So all in all, total. Oh, also about this time, you see like Alaric and Selene holding up Brim. He looks battered, and then you see like Fenris look. They all look bloody and stuff. Alaric's like, "It's all right, lad. You did well." And like Fenris is. He has like 4 heads, like elven heads, like in his hands. And he's kind of bringing them. He's just looking around.
Well, hey, you guys did well. It looks like.
And Brim's like in rough shape. He's like,
I'm bleeding out of my legs. I have some arrows sticking out of me.
True wounds.
You can have any stone except for the ones on the quad members.
you
Oh,
collect
yeah.
all of those, right?
Yeah, I've been holding on to just the stone I got earlier.
Same.
It's the only thing unbreakable.
And then I'm gonna go pick up Harambe to carry him back to town, I guess.
Thank you.
Do I have to use a spell?
So you're actually like right in town. You're like
Oh,
right in
okay,
front of the gate.
I still have
Oh,
a lot
that's
of
right,
health
yeah,
to
the
get.
watchtower.
Oh wait, is
That's a lot.
detect magic a ritual?
Detect magic is a ritual, but we need to
Has-
identify for this.
No, she
Yeah.
was
I was
wondering.
gonna try to use detect magic to see if I could figure out where Alfonso is because he's still got the
that's
amulet on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you use detect magic and you start seeing, and you don't see anything like moving away or anything.
I don't see anything stationary
He's got,
either.
he's got a pretty good head start.
He's got a good head start. I also have the spell. I could try to look as well, but I don't have much left in me.
Is there any way you could track him? An invisible creature. I
He's
know.
holding Harambe at his arms.
Oh,
If I
Oh, lay on hands around me.
Okay.
if
the
I
last 5
Just
was
one.
if I were rested and could
No, you have
wild
10.
shape, I would
Last
probably
10
be
for
able to
her.
find it. But
She gives Harambe like so Kalika puts her hands on Harambe and like
Long puppy!
how much?
10.
he grabs your head and kisses you like on the horns.
And on the horns,
I'm not,
gives a peck to each.
I'm not comfortable leaving town until we figure that shit out. He's just going to come back to more people if we let him go.
yeah, he'd be basically an assassin in this town.
Right.
That'd be pretty bad.
But if you
Wow.
can't chase him, then I can't see him. So.
I mean, we could try.
So I need
You
a
want me
religion
to?
check from the clerics, please,
You mean
and an arcana
paladin,
check
right?
from
Yeah,
you.
wait.
Yeah.
Call
me a
and
cleric.
intelligence check.
18.
14.
17.
Okay. So you, because you rolled an 18 naturally, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you both know that you, through your arcane studies and just being inspired, you studied this your whole life. You actually know how to destroy these and make them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the ritual that it needs to destroy them. It's basically just like a dispel magic spell, except it's a little bit extra. Once dispelled, then the spirits will be released from the stones and allowed to go back to the astral plane and then to wherever their gods.
Yeah, but when a soul
collect
is
them.
split into 4, I'm assuming all 4 have to be broken to release the spirit.
Can you also pick and choose?
Your assumption is
spirits?
very good.
Can you like dispel some?
Once it's like they're like Fabergé eggs.
I'm putting the 3 necklaces I got on, and I'm tucking them into my shirt.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to stab the ground over and over again with my knife.
That's really bad for your knife, you know.
Let him do it. He needs it.
Yeah.
Here,
And with that, as you guys stand over the bodies of the quad that came to assassinate you, and the Seelie Elven brothers that also were converted by the dark ritual of Panlore through Zergic's magic. The dome is no longer. You're free, or as free as you can be. And with that, we'll end our session tonight. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I know it was a big battle, but it was a lot of fun. We'll see you next week here on ADDnD. Thank you so much,
guys.
Will we see them next week?
Oh, next week we'll
figure it
let
out.
you know.
We were going to talk about it during the break.